Alright, everyone. I want you to clasp your hands together in prayer and give your thanks to Religious Icon for this bounty we have received tonight. I anticipate many memes, many good memes from the final episode of Life is Strange 2. So, how you guys doing? I see there's already a couple people in chat who are just waiting around for everything to get started. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, let me go ahead and get a few more people in here for you guys to talk to. Hey, I'm Bugs. How are you? Let's let everyone bask in his holy light. We have to share the message, share the love. Everything looks good. Good, and double good. So how have you guys been today? Anything interesting? I saw in my Discord earlier that people are starting to receive some of the merch they ordered. Hope you guys like it. Hey Husky, how are you? Hello all friends. How trash do I expect this one to be? Probably about as bad as the previous episodes. But I'm hoping it's still funny. Just because it's one of those so bad it's good. That's my only hope. Hey Sly, how are you? Hope you've had a good day, my man. I like that they give you a handy trash icon on the save slots. Let me just click on game. Let's get some music in here. It's like trash? No. Life is cringe? Oh, it's not that cringe, is it? Well, life truly is cringe, but this game makes it seem like it's just, Mimi. Bruh, that is so funny, bruh. Hey, Darta bruh isn't here tonight. This is Dartigan. Darta bruh is he's a good friend of mine. He's got some good ideas, I think. He says he wants to do a workout stream eventually. I might let him do that. And make your day better. Well, you make my day better, man. All of you do. All you wonderful people in chat. Hope you guys were looking forward to the final episode of Life is Strange 2 just as much as I have. It should be for good material. Let's see, all of your love, all of you back at your nose, and Namio is my biggest fan. Well, you see, if you're gonna make that claim, you have to test it in the arena against the other people who claim to be the biggest fans. Only one can be the truly biggest fan, and I prefer to be decided by Bloodsport. You downloaded some old Spider-Man games on PC. You got Spider-Man 3, Web of Shadows, Friend or Foe, and Ultimate. Some of those older Spider-Man games, I don't think have aged particularly well, especially in light of the one we got last year, which kind of put them all to shame. Hey, look at that. Toasty, thank you for the 4-month sub. The Dartamoos have assembled, unfortunately. It's for Life is Strange 2. No, we have assembled here tonight for one being in particular. And that being is the holy religious icon. Praise be his name. Here, let's get some faith into this chat. That glorious man right there. This game birthed him to us. If no matter what, we still always will have a religious icon. A true icon and a true god for the age we live in. He does not even require a name. He's just an icon. Invest your beliefs into him. Lyle Vertigo, thank you for your 11 months, man. Almost at that 1 year. I'm always strange. What are you talking about? Also, you're somehow, I guess there's a Christmas thing going on, so that sub from Lyle Vertigo shared 5 emotes to 5 others in chat. You got ribs? What have I got? I had a green smoothie earlier. Does that count? Pizza. You're always bringing pizza, Green Hood. I think you're lying. No one eats that much pizza unless you're Papa John's, who apparently eats 30 pizzas, 40 pizzas in 30 days. Perhaps this will be the day of reckoning he promised. Maybe he was an apostle of our dear religious icon. I'm just mixing memes right now. I'm making a green smoothie of memes. Papa John's and religious icons. It's perfect. You never play a Life is Strange game? Well, you're playing it every day you're alive, because these games truly show you what the meaning of life is, and what it's like to, you know, grow up in this troubled time we live in, and have superpowers, you know, cause that's why. Chad, have any of you out there ever ate 40 pizzas in 30 days? I'm curious if that's even, you know, physically possible for a human. I think it'd be a challenge, even for, like, you know, for the slosh beasts out there that can just. If it's those two yeah. Well, I guess if it's a really tiny pizzas, you know, like the 7-inchers or something, maybe you could wolf like 2 or 3 down a day. Won't confirm. Yeah, that's one of those things you should never really admit to if you did. It's not a proud statement. Oscar Husky gifted a sub to Tetsu. Thank you, Husky. And continue to share the rewards with others in chat. Good Christmas Twitch. Not 30 days, no, May and 40. Yeah, the Christmas spirit is, you know, intense tonight. So, you got an arm. What? Pizza must be at least 12 inches. I'm kind of you know, it's weird, but if a pizza is too small, I think it might be just psychological, but it doesn't taste as well, or as good. It's like, does the size actually influence the taste of a pizza? Or better yet, do they use better ingredients when you're ordering a more expensive pie? That's the better question. Alright, chat. We got a pretty good chat going right now. Are you guys ready to get started? And, you know, finish up Life is Strange 2? Is this game sold any, you know, as well as the first season? It doesn't seem like it's had as much, you know, impact as Season 1 did. So I'm wondering if we'll even get a Life is Strange 3. Like, Life is Strange 1 did really well. It was a big deal. This one, not so much. I think they've made the Telltale mistake. But let's find out. Did I play the demo, The Adventures of Captain Spirit? Yes, I did. I actually still have the files for that. I mean, the recording of it. Alright, I'm recording now. Let's dive in and finish up the adventure of Wolf Boy and Wolf Bro. The wall, chat. We're here. Life is Strange 1 had better characters. I think just the way the story was told in 1 was better, because you had the entire story set in a small town, whereas this one hops around the entire country.
In a wild, wild world, there were 2 wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf. They lived in peace until hunters took their dad away. The wolf brothers wandered for days and nights, learning how to live on their own for the first time.
What is this narration?
That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf.
Just go with it. They want to be wolves.
They decided to head south to the distant land of their ancestors.
Of, you know, Mexico.
The journey was long and dangerous.
When am I building a wall? Do you play Pink Floyd's Another Brick in it? Sure, why wouldn't you? How many other wall songs are there?
But danger seemed to always
all in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Am I gonna sin this game? And please do, that is the plan. I'll probably be doing this one after Star Wars, actually.
They put him in a cage. But when he finally escaped,
D-Dog! Why are you so whiny?
For his little brother. He soon found out that the little wolf had joined a coyote cult, and he would not leave them.
Coyote cult.
Their mother showed up after all that time. She said,
you know, I'd rather one of those, you know, children's cartoons from Nick Jr. be animating this right now.
To the coyote leader, but she would not release the little wolf. He was their idol. So
why coyotes? I don't know. Wolves are just as bad as coyotes, but I guess coyotes are more evil on the animal scale.
The Wolf brothers, now reunited, followed their rogue mother far into the desert to her hideaway.
7 endings? Oh. Well, that's a problem. Oh well, it's not really so much of a problem. I'll use whichever ending I get. I'm gonna guess a lot of the endings are very similar to each other, but just slight differences. 7 weeks after the events at Haven Point. Sin the ribs? You can't sin good ribs. I would recommend you have some really good biscuits to eat with those ribs, though. No, don't spoil things, Sly Dante. Let us discover it for ourselves.
Hey. Wake up, Sean.
We care for different reasons. That's
Dude,
what's important.
What? What time is it?
Get up. It's so beautiful. Check it out.
Wait, did our mom already leave us again? Thanks, Mom.
So?
Yeah, okay.
Wouldn't we have seen this when we went to bed?
Wow. That's amazing.
Also, what's the Grand Canyon doing near Mexico?
Is your eye okay?
Yeah. It just itches. It's okay, Nana. Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm guessing they would have, arrived here before it got dark, so they would have already seen the scenery.
No matter what happens. You hear me?
Wait for shit to be explained? No. I demand immediate
I
answers.
love you too.
I'm giving you my train of thought here. God, you're gonna be so embarrassed by this in a couple of years. So, did you guys see the Resident Evil 8 confirmation today? Well, I mean, 8. Resident Evil 3 remake.
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
Yeah. Sometimes
I like the look of the
feel
new
like she's
Jill.
around, coming after me. It's scary.
He's scared.
Dude, I bet she's having nightmares about
Is he a pirate? No, he's a big boss.
Yeah, but she's still out there,
He's the fourth son.
somewhere.
Manuel Snake.
Creeps me out.
Listen. We're far
You're
away
dying to
from
see
her.
the new nemesis? You can
Okay,
see what it looks
we're
like in the
together
image.
again.
Well,
Safe.
solid as Snake
Hope
then.
so.
S.A. Snake.
Sean, are we criminals now?
We've been there for a while.
No way. We did exactly what we had to. If the
Poor
cops
little
catch
Snake.
us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
I mentioned the other night that there's apparently a trend going around in Japan where they try to dress like cholos.
Well,
Or like they imitate the
we're
culture.
almost at the border.
So they drive around on lowriders and wear like,
Finally.
I like it
all
here,
the, the fashion
but
and makeup.
we'll have to leave soon.
This game will inspire them anew.
Sean, I know it's been a long time, Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Sure.
Oh.
Didn't the
Yeah,
kid shave his head? Well, it's been a couple
I can
weeks.
tell you.
He grows fast.
Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert. The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination...
For all those recaps, Sean telling us in his flashback?
Fire unicorn.
Could be.
But she's nice, so they become friends.
Excuse me, who's telling the story?
Some people don't like the remake Nemesis
You are.
look, especially his
But
bent nose. I'm
It's
into
my
it though.
story too, right?
Yeah, well, nice brother.
Yeah, that's true.
Is this really supposed to be a game?
So what
I like
happens
that
next?
question.
They arrive in Mexico, but the country is rampaged by goblins.
It's a game in 2019, of course.
The wolves and the unicorn manage to slay them and become heroes. The police forgives them, and all their friends come to Mexico to celebrate.
Yeah. Sounds pretty good, and I know. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town.
You know, what part of Mexico are you actually heading to? Because there's some places you might
Clean up
want
our
to
stuff
avoid.
before we leave.
Aren't they already
This place
making
is
Life
too
is Strange
big.
3? I have no idea.
So incredible to see all those stars and planets up close. It's like we're right there. Every star looked the same until we used Karen's old guide.
Do Life is Strange fans even know this game exists? Well, I said before, this game doesn't seem like it's had as much impact as Season 1 did. I think they've made the same mistake Telltale did. Oh, I can see all the stuff I've drawn, or people I've met. Oh yeah, that one looks shitty because I was drunk. Wait a minute. That looks familiar. Imagine Troy Baker summoning it and you'll get the right idea.
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea.
The Ninetales? Well, he is at that age where anime would be very
Glad we can still
impressionable.
draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
We'll see about that.
Very funny. Smart ass.
I'm kidding.
So Death Stranding get a fuck ton of nominations, it deserves it?
Hey,
Eh.
can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
Can you draw me like one of your
Can
JoJo's?
try.
I swear to God, this isn't a JoJo pose. They don't know how to meme. Nope, no JoJo pose. Is that the Navajo land from beyond? It could be. When it comes to, you know,
Little.
game devs, they only like Monument Valley
Finished.
when they
Let me
think
check it
American
out.
Desert.
Jeez. Do I really look that evil? He looks more like a supervillain.
God damn it, kid, I tried to draw you badass, and you get it. That was an impressive use of telekinesis that you just did there. Do it again.
Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
You are... Every star looked the same
Please draw me.
Until we use Karen's old guidebook. You are the man.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Look at kind
So
of used
incredible to see
telescope.
all
Some
those
people are
stars
saying
and
it's
planets
rigged,
up
but the
close.
dude who no, it's not rigged.
Just like
Jeff
we're
is
right there.
Jeff is a good person who actually really likes video
So
games
nice and cool in
and the
morning.
industry. I don't agree with him that it needs an
I
award
think
show
so.
like it's movies, but to each their own. But he doesn't actually have anything to do with the
We can watch
nominations.
The stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place
But
is
it's
cool.
fun to meme about it though, because he has such a
Just move here.
a massive boner for Kojima. So why wouldn't you make that joke? All right, to interact. All right, hold E with. Yeah, I forgot how to do this for a while. Food container.
Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez. You're no fun.
They consider the first 3 episodes a success, so unfortunately we can expect. How do you consider only the first 3 episodes a success, though?
Pretty useless with the crazy moonlight we had. But it scares the coyotes away. Activate flashlight. And no funny business.
Of course not.
I mean,
On
usually
the
people
way.
buy this game all at once, not episode by episode. Yeah, but regarding video game awards, I just don't feel that it really suits games as well as it does for things like movies.
Still need our processed sugar in this hippie desert. Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
I mean, the only reason I even watch them is for the trailers, so I don't really care who wins an award for it.
Well, let's hit the trail, cowboy.
Episode 4 wasn't in the financials. Well, I wish them luck. I hope they can, do better next time. Didn't they have another game that was supposed to come out this year that was, being published by Bandai? Something Mirror. I guess they got, either killed off or they pushed it back.
What are you doing?
Don't do that.
What the fuck, dude? Don't do that.
What's wrong?
Stop messing with it, man.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, little guy. Don't get eaten by eagles.
Do eagles eat scorpions?
No idea.
Twin Mirror, yeah.
Cool.
They haven't mentioned anything about it
Let's
for a
go.
long time, so I'm guessing it got cancelled or it just pushed back.
I wish we saw more falling stars.
This is looking like another game I own for VR called Arizona Sunshine.
Hey, we saw the Milky Way, dude. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's true.
Kid needs a
And Mars.
lightsaber. He's a youngling.
That was so cool. Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah, these guys are real cool. Hey, see this? Looks like the ones you did back in that cabin. When you got sick.
Oh, totally. Wait, does that mean other people were here?
Of course.
That's a
Maybe
tourist
someone
spot.
from away did it.
Oh, I bet it was Joanne.
They announced the next LIS, and the only
Didn't
selling
Joanne
point
let
is
me
that
help
the
her with
character
the
is like
scripture when we
trans
get
or
back?
something.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Like
it's
the
up to them to
magic
make it good. I mean, you
nice
can
to
make
be
an
able to
interesting
use my
trans
power
character,
to-
but I worry about the
Not
developers haven't
try.
really inspired much
Karen's
competence
right.
with this game, with their ability to go political.
Mom doesn't say much about my power.
Weed.
Why do you think?
Amazing that anything can grow out here.
Does it ever rain in the desert?
Well... Oh. Good question.
No, because God hates the desert. He doesn't want to cry his tears. I mean, religious icon.
Where were we?
She's confused.
She's... confused.
Like, what do you mean?
Tell me why is the name of the
She's my
game not
mom.
Life is Strange? Okay, it's a different series.
Well, you know... I mean... She hasn't seen you for years. Not sure she can deal with all of this at the same time.
Huh. It
Now
must be
go.
weird for her.
Let the legend live again. Oh, sorry. How much you want to bet the next Smash character is going to be revealed in the Game Awards, like with Joker? I don't care because, you know, Leon. It's not going to be Leon because Leon is nothing but a spirit in Resident Evil. I mean, you know, in Smash now. And Leon deserved to be an actual character. I mean, do you not recall how big of a game Resident Evil 4 was for the GameCube? And they disgrace it like that. Like, no. No thank you. Who could they add that I would care about? No one.
My legs are gonna be like yours after all this hiking now.
That's not saying much. This is not a big boy.
You know who I'd see having a trailer out here?
Who?
Brody. He'd love it. Like, he could have his own
Goose
radio
from Goose
station.
Game. That actually might make it in, but not as an actual playable character.
Definitely. Looks like
Maybe
a job
that
for
might
a
make
local
for a,
super-
you know, an assist trophy.
Looks like a job for a
Sora
local
from
super
Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. Really?
looks like
I
a
don't
job
think
for
they
a
can
local
actually do that
super
because Disney has a
psychic boy.
something they got to do.
Yeah,
You know, has a say in that.
So, maybe he can help us get out of here?
Maybe it'll be another obscure fighting game character most people don't know about in America or the West.
Super careful.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they put Conker in it since they now have, you know,
There you go.
Banjo-Kazooie.
I hope it's okay.
Nice, man.
You always put Conker in there. Sans is you know, a spirit as well, so I'm guessing if you're a spirit, there's no way they're gonna make you into a full-on character. Yeah, people have been saying Overwatch character might make it in for a while now. Can you just say, fuck Disney? Sure. I mean, just make sure you got some good rationale behind it, though. Let's try to make sure our hate is always rational. If we're gonna have it.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanna's doing.
Go for it. I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur.
Well, we've already made new friends.
Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes.
What about
left in the
Dante from
kitchen.
Devil May Cry? Has Devil May Cry even ever been on a Nintendo system before? Besides recently with Devil May Cry 2.
Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
No. What we need is Arthur from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Over and out.
Arthur, you
10-4.
gotta have
No flying
faith.
pancakes today.
You're gonna make it into Smash. It's part of the plan. But I was saying earlier that I mentioned before, I think the weakness of Season 2 is that it's set in every single episode has a new cast of characters you have to learn about and a new area you have to see. Whereas Life is Strange 1 was set in one town and you always had every single character appearing every episode, so you get to know them a lot better.
Karen did help us a lot since she found me and Daniel.
Just need money. You don't want to be a spirit, do you, Arthur? You want to be a full-fledged Smash character.
Nice mess.
It ain't about the characters, Dutch.
Daniel will never change.
It's about the Super Smash.
Still can't believe she's kept it. It's nice
Arthur's
to play
Super
games
Smash
with
would be he
Daniel
coughs
again.
on you and gives you tuberculosis.
Karen likes to join us too. Karen taught me some cool off-the-grid shit.
Just one more decent game, and we could be in Smash. Maybe we can get Max from Life is Strange 1 into, Smash.
Okay.
She's got powers for it.
Just draw now. Don't think about anything else.
Pepsi Man? There's rumors that there might be a new Pepsi Man game. Because people have memed it into popularity.
Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want. Got a good picture of it.
Hey Mike, thank you for the
Ready to
100
draw
bits. Life is moo. Draw biomechanical fantasy. Draw, or is it saying draw Giger?
Okay. Just draw now. Don't think about anything else.
Draw Dark Seed 2.
Now I can see why Karen likes it out here.
Yeah, living in a trailer park? Not so
It
bad.
just took a while. She really doesn't want to be a part of society. Except just this tiny one.
Cutie Pie for Smash.
She did screw us over, though. But Daniel's so happy to have her back. Get to know her. I still don't know.
Well, at this
why.
point, you might as well put Baby Yoda in there. We're just gonna meme it up. Suppose you could have a Star Wars character in Smash. Though, if we were being serious, Luke, it wouldn't actually be bad if Luke was in there. I mean, Luke did have some Star Wars games back on the SNES and NES. You got Mario plus Rabbids for like $15, and it's great fun. Oh, that was essentially the XCOM Mario game, right? Cards.
It's nice to play games with Daniel again. Huh. Karen likes to join
Vader
us
would
too.
make more sense. Poems.
She's really good at rewriting her own life.
Okay. I am a solo Mobius strip. Just when I reach the end, I go back to the beginning. Resign myself to new faces. The privilege is to escape and rewrite another draft. Goddess laughs at plans, then shows me the page, left unmarked for years. Out in the ghost desert, the seeds return as saplings to reveal their age and power. Now I go back forward, layered with fear and hope, to water the children of the sun.
This one's pretty intense. I think I get it.
Don't believe I would find a soul within or without a church. A miracle with sleep and food and fuck. Pardon? A day without shit until it was not. Now we run to celestial spires. Oh, visions of the fake prophet, engulfed in ego and belief. As the burning cross falls on all of your cruel angels, I am the bonfire of the vanities. So when the dam breaks, we all flood. Like glass on a mirage, if I believe. Deep. Is this what game devs think millennials are like? That could be the description of the entire series. Or I guess in this case, it's what they think Zoomers are like.
I hope Karen sends this to Claire and Steven.
Do I want to read all that? I've been thinking about this letter for a while. I know it's been a long, long time coming. So I'm sitting here tonight thinking about the words I should have written 10 years ago. You always used to say everything happens for a reason. We fought about it then. I understand why now. There is a reason I feel like I have to reach out to you both tonight from the desert. I know you've only heard from me once by phone and 6 times by letter for almost a decade. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I feel I was certainly not trying to punish you, like you told me. Don't laugh, but I just didn't know what to say or write. Poet's block. Just like how you had to block me from your life after I left Esteban. I understand that was how you had to deal with a problem child, an only child who didn't live up to your expectations. There's no denying that I failed you, and the burden, weight, of your aspirations as parents failed me too. You had such a rigid opinion of what I was supposed to be that I just didn't have the opportunity to explore who I actually was. You wanted a daughter to grow up happy, find a good job and great husband, settle down, to breed. Have kids, a nice way of putting it, and raise them in faith and continue to cycle of suburbia. That daughter wasn't me. I know that you were raised in a different time and culture. Yeah, okay, boomer, is what she's essentially saying. So I don't understand your point of view. Like you didn't understand your wayward daughter, maybe a bridge too far for us at the time. After Danny was born, you knew I wanted to take a break. The great part, I know that's what the great part is saying, but I'm still reading it. I want to take a break, some time to figure things out in my head and heart. It didn't make sense to you and Dad, and I get that, but you didn't see how I was so desperate, and only Esteban was willing to give me that time because he saw how unhappy I was. I don't blame you for my decision to leave, and maybe a time out would have led to the same outcome. We will never know, and I try not to live in regret. My life has been a roller coaster, and there have been times I longed to hear your voices and thoughts, even the negative ones. And I know when I last talked to you in New York to ask for help in paying back my debts, you wanted to help, but it was on your condition to return right back to where I couldn't return. I hate that was our last conversation. I am sorry I reached out to you this day. I am sorry I broke your hearts. I am sorry I let you broke mine for silencing me for so long. I think we've paid our dues. And now I sit under a blue field of crystal stars like the poet I hope I am, writing and waiting for a chance to rebuild an old bridge with my mother and father. I hope we can cross it one more time. Your daughter. Poetry is deep, yo. I don't get it. Take USB key.
Karen doesn't even like to leave this place.
Some
just to go
pancakes left in
shopping.
kitchen. You know, you can't just leave pancakes out for someone to eat later. You have to eat them while they're hot, after they just came off the pan. Never eat a cold pancake. It's against the law. Hello,
Karen
everybody. He
must have
cut
been so
stupid.
excited to finally
How have you
hit New
been?
York.
God, she's really into poetry. Fly by night, not by fright, into the big city bright. Stop. That cliche never dying in the steel of the buildings, the warp of the street. But no matter what or where I spend, the pull of a million dead poets takes me to dance once again. Go. But this time I get to lead until the next flight.
Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture. Hard times.
Fragile.
Looks like they all finally found their home.
You know, it can't be easy when your mom's a hippie.
Either Karen was desperate.
You've been in a
for
weird
job,
amalgamation of happy and very
or she
upset.
loved
Well, I hope
working with
you
kids.
hoping you've came through the other side of it already and are back to just being happy. See, happy world. That's what we want you to go. Karen. Oh. No wonder she's so weird. Never name your kid. I wonder if the name Karen has actually fallen in popularity just because of the meme.
Karen has been camping in her own house since we arrived. Daniel's Big Ten late birthday party made him feel so happy.
Seriously, I would not eat pancakes if it just been sitting out on a plate all morning. You're mostly happy? Well, maybe, hopefully, maybe the stream and the chat can get you all the way there tonight.
She was that close.
Hmm.
Sucks she had to pay all that money back.
Pursuant to our conversation on June 10th with your inability to submit your poetry manuscript the other way to Ravensbury Press by the contracted deadline of June 1st, 2010, despite repeated efforts to accommodate you, we regret to inform you that this breach of contract means we shall no longer be publishing the collection as part of our new poet series. Everyone is just, fucking unlucky in these games, isn't it? As stated in Section 6 of our contract, see attached, if the author fails to deliver the manuscript by the agreed date, the publisher has the right to recover the full amount of the $10,000 advance. There is no poetry draw that would give you a $10,000 advance. We have included with this letter a repayment form and schedule. I mean, maybe 1,000. Reduce it by 90%. As stated in... You'd have to be a really big name in a poetry circle to get that kind of money. As stated in Section 23 of our contract, see attached, the rights of your manuscript shall revert back to the author upon full repayment of the advance. If you have any further questions...
Huh. Is that the
Missed the
same
last
person who wrote
episode
it back in
stream?
Beaver Creek?
What I missed from the last episode? You mean of this game? Religious icon, that was born out of it. That's a couple months ago, though. And, the little kid was taken in by a Christian cult and brainwashed for a while. And our mom came to the rescue. Hi, Rumi. And now we're trying to sneak into Mexico. Yes, I know New York in August is hot as balls. Okay, let me just make this readable. Hot as balls, you did say you like the heat, but my apartment under the roof can be really suffocating. Don't want to rub it in, but Aspen is my new summer home. Daily temper on 70F and hot tub right night. Anthony's cabin is more like a ski lodge. Next trip, maybe you can tag along. Poet's Retreat, best cure for your writer's block. Okay, got all of that. Is this game finally interesting? Well, the memes have always made it something special.
I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce. Ugh, gross.
What? Hot sauce on pancakes.
One thing Claire and Karen have in common.
That's not how you eat a pancake. How stiff are those? I could never pick up a fluffy pancake and eat it like it's just like a bread wheel. Yeah.
I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce. Ugh,
Ugh.
gross.
No wonder your mom left. She was a freak. No, she hasn't put any hot sauce on them apparently, but those pancakes are still apparently very stiff.
So good to have a home. Again. And a real bed. Didn't realize
God,
how
so much
I
reading.
miss Cassidy's voice.
Hola, sexy
There's
boy,
nice.
no more city boy.
And
Jake hooked me up with your P.O. box, so now you can't hide from your old crew anymore. I know you took off from the hospital, and I'm glad you're still going down to Mexico. We've all been fugitives on the run, but you and Daniel are the kings of the road. I hope you finally get back home. Of course, I'm not ready to settle yet, so we're all hanging out in Colorado. The idea is trying to get as far away from the West Coast as possible. So many ghosts for now. Too hard to believe Finn isn't here to start shit, and we don't miss him for that. But he'll get a few more songs out of me. We all want to remember him for his angels, not his demons. I miss you. I would love to take a road trip out of this shithole, and it would be great to swim with you again. So you better let me know when you hit Mexico. Sean, don't make me track you down. Here, I'll even give you my number, so no excuses. Boom. So Kojima's next game might be either a horror game or a sequel to Death Stranding. Death Stranding felt pretty complete to me. I don't think it needs a sequel.
Man, I'm still not used to this heat.
I don't think I'd really want to play that game again either, if it's just the same type of gameplay of package delivery. How would that even work? Like, the country's already connected now. Sam, we need you to go to Russia and connect the entire country over there too. The rest of the world needs to be connected to the chiral network. Why am I, Ocelot in this Death Stranding game? I don't know.
Didn't realize how much I miss Cassidy's voice.
Okay, I read that one already.
Songs. And
VHS tape.
Dad was an absolute fan
Chupacabra
of this
from
movie.
outer space.
Maybe
Sam
they were
goes to
nerds
Canada.
together.
Bra.
She changed my diapers, but it feels kind of awkward to be here.
Eye medicine.
Gotta keep my eye lube handy.
I don't even know what start from zero would mean though.
Much.
From Kojima. Like he would just pretend the first game doesn't exist. That's what starting from zero would mean.
Tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week.
Let's snoop and use her Karen's tabs.
Had no clue there was a network of seed pirates.
Seed pirates.
Karen's a real life hacker. Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
Okay. John's tabs.
Brody's so good at
that guy.
painful situations.
Let's go read his blog.
And
You can go home again. A tribe called West. He's already got the soy face going on. At least the last time I saw my mother before the year, I was telling her to leave me the fuck alone. Okay, so he made up with his mom. Good to know.
I miss you too, sis. Hope we can take some new pictures someday.
Oh yeah, Seth Rogen. Forgot about him, didn't you? Twitter memes.
Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
Math homework, other crap, pictures, Misty Mice tickets.
Hey, Dad.
Let's take it all back to zero, Snake. What the fuck is that so broken for? That looks like the Windows has been corrupted to make it look that janky.
Layla always knew how to crack me up.
All right. We've, snooped around the computer enough.
Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here.
Says he who wants to, travel to Mexico.
Nice mess. Daniel will never change.
Very close to finding the mom's porn stash. Let's not do that.
Karen practices what she
There's no
preaches.
worse of a moment of awakening when you find your
food.
parents' porn.
Not
Like
money.
that, I could have done without that.
Excuse me, water boy. Did you remember to feed the
They kind of
crops?
have to leave to Mexico? No, they could have, explained the situation instead of panicking.
No way I can grow stuff like she can. Maybe in Mexico.
Oh yeah, we can grow a lot of stuff there.
Running, could be argued, made everything worse. What famous actor do you think Kojima will use in his main... Who's famous in TV shows right now as his current way of doing it?
We could also try.
I
to
kind
be
of think he wants to put
self-sufficient
Keanu
in
in something.
Mexico.
He did have Keanu visit his office a couple months ago. I wouldn't be surprised if Keanu is the star of his next game.
Water management is kind of a big thing around here. Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Oh, yes. Then I could be Zomboy fighting vampires. Sucks that we can't get food coloring out here.
Keanu Reeves and Norman Reedus in a horror game together. Sure, why
We
not?
could also try to be self-sufficient when we're in Mexico.
Hey, victim of authority. Thank you for your 13 months, man. Everyone's getting all the Christmas emotes tonight.
Looking at this place, I see that Karen really wanted to get away from it all. Pretty smart. You're never gonna run out of sun in the desert.
Moo? Christmas emotes? Yeah, when people sub, it gives out random Christmas emotes to people. I think it also works if you like give bits. It's like one of their Christmas special Christmas things they do.
I should bring the telescope back to Arden's stand before I forget. I hope the UFO.
Also, Mike Firo gifted a sub to Neospace. Thank you, Mike. And more Christmas times to be had. Don't do bad.
No matter what happened before, Karen did hook us up here. That counts. Yeah. Daniel still misses Chris.
You assume you missed nothing of importance? Not yet, you haven't. No, nothing of importance has really happened.
That's awesome.
Just lots of walking and reading.
Wish I could show it to Chris. Do you think he can visit us down in Puerto Lobos?
Pretty far away for a sleepover, right?
I know. I just can't wait for us to hang out again.
Also, there's a little issue of a passport, which you also don't have, so you're going to get probably deported from Mexico.
Morning, Sean.
Morning, guys.
You know, is it kind of weird that I kind of feel like I'm playing the desert version of Goose Game?
Arthur and Stanley cannot wait for the 4th of July.
Desert Goose.
Me neither. Look at that. I thought there was only vultures in the desert.
Do I prefer Dark Knight Returns or watch Dark Knight Returns? Okay, we got new characters.
Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean.
Join us.
Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew. And dust-free.
Thanks. So much.
Sean, it's too early to be so awake.
No kidding. Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing. We watched the sunrise.
Tattooless
Daniel
Post
wanted
Malone.
to.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you
Don't
look
stretch
up.
out your words
Did.
like that.
Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to stargaze when she visits us.
That's the only way to get Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
You visit a lot?
Does she come visit?
When did we
often?
become Punished Snake? That was last
Not as
episode
much as
4.
I'd want. Can't really blame her. But you know, well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
So, why did you come out here?
Because we got tired of people's bullshit. Things change. But being gay is still dangerous. The end.
Sean, I'm almost 60, and I was a happily married man for 20 years, until I came out. I don't blame my family
Let
for
the
being
game
in
teach you
shock,
life
but
lessons.
I didn't think they'd disown me. My other daughters won't even talk to me anymore. So why stay?
After we got together, we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life. Become the person they want to be. Or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction.
This game has a really positive outlook on hippies.
Speak for yourself, Grandpa. My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna see what Daniel's up to.
Ha ha ha.
Thanks for the desert
Implications.
brew.
You get what the game is trying to do, but they suck at it. They're not the greatest.
Remind me of Clarence
Games still aren't that good at pushing social issues. I've always mentioned that before. Like, you can try it, but it's just not the, you know, the best way of doing it.
Oh, not again.
You're better off just, you know, fighting some orcs sometimes. This game worth getting if there's ever a sale on it. If you're going to get it, then that's the time I'd recommend getting it. I don't think it's worth paying full price.
I sure wish we had him around.
Metal Gear Solid was great at it. That's because it was just so goofy and never really, you know, got, you know, socially political. It was usually like high technology and, you know, conspiracies.
Hey, Sean, what were you doing at Arthur and Stanley's place?
You're a little too young to be stalking me, dude.
You know what? I saw them kissing the other day. Kinda weird. Super cute, though. I hope somebody cares about me like that when I get old. Hey, artist, come
Been a
by
while
Joanne's
since
place.
we last heard
We're
about
making
Donnie.
wild sculptures.
Do you think he'll be back from
Hold
rehab?
up.
Non-committal.
I'll be over in a minute.
I didn't know he ever left.
Now that's some real patriots.
That's what I love about you.
Honestly, they make this game just to try to, like, get, you know, just for the... shit. Just to get the stir up the controversy sometimes. Like, we'll get so many people talking about it on Twitter.
This time of year. I should stay
So am I
around here.
deaf or the voice is harder to understand than usual? Is the game audio low? Could be that.
I keep worrying about Daniel.
I'm gonna guess it, the game will let me go over here.
This is such a weird fucking place. But that's what's cool about it.
Let's go meet the rest of the hippies.
I bet hippies started this place.
Welcome
Starting
to
to see why now.
Welcome to Away, Arizona, established in 1975. Well, you know, hippies. Hello, hello. Well, how you doing? Don't open.
These guys are like social directors here. They still love to party.
It's just a barbecue.
You don't shit where you sleep, kid. Okay, David. Thanks for the explanation. We helped
Just
Joe
got
out
off
set
work,
up this
sweaty and cold, and about to
giant
eat some
vacuum with
burger.
Binoculars.
That sounds like good
David calls
wind
it.
down food. I bought I bought my mom one of those what do you call them, sous vide cookers for like Christmas, where you like stick up, you know, this rod in a pot and boil the water with your food in a
Get
bag.
used to that scenery.
There's apparently some really good burgers you can make doing sous vide, however you pronounce it.
It's so cool that people want to give a second life to their stuff.
So I'm gonna have to request that one. Fuck is that sculpture supposed to be? It looks like an alien. Sous vide? Yeah, I'll never pronounce it correctly.
And never left.
Too French. Salve. But apparently it's pretty good to use that method.
I love how they recycle everything into art, construction, or agriculture here.
Do you feel it?
This kid is so easily impressed.
This place is the ultimate playground for Daniel.
I love everything and everyone. I love you,
Joanne
speaker.
could throw a total rager out here, but without asshole neighbors.
I love you, aloe vera. God, it's so awesome that these people grow aloe vera and just treat their burns naturally like nature intended. Look at that, they're recycling old
Joanne says
magazines
she
and
needs all this
newspapers.
junk to grow inspiration from.
That's really thinking forward. They're generating their own power. How economical.
There's power cuts.
I
all
could be the
time
next
here,
Life is Strange main character.
but no one's really bothered by it. Love watching movies.
Rose
under the
bored now,
stars.
just you wait.
Like a drive-in, with no cars.
The action's coming.
Dude, remember when you totally fell asleep during that Bollywood flick?
Because it was so lame after those cool cartoons.
Whatever. You missed Priya and Stanley teaching me how to dance.
No, I didn't. You can't dance, dude.
Right now we're in the exploration point of the game where they just give you a bunch of shit to look at.
Love the energy out here. With
So
everyone
positive
building stuff
and
as they
progressive.
please.
Deserts are known for that. Oh, sweet. Chess, the game of the ancients.
Karen and Joanne spend
Only the
evenings
intelligent
playing
people
and
that
chatting.
live in a commune like this would play this game.
Kinda like me and Lila.
Glad I threw away my cell
back in
phone
the day.
in my old life. Spanish people would play dominoes. Well, I don't know, these aren't Spanish people, they're just hippies. Like, we're the
Too
only
bad there's nobody my age here.
Mexican people here, I think.
But this is where people come to get old.
Like, I think we're in Arizona, actually. Game would be over if we were already in Mexico.
This place is such a trip. It's kinda like a desert mirage. You think you can see it, but the closer you get, it changes. I thought the people here would be
Sign
like
said
freaks,
Arizona.
but they're just sick of the bullshit. Now I sound like a local. I guess I'm always gonna be a visitor.
Deep, deep friend. Mr. Worldwide. Ooh, streams you used to see your dad watching them. He laughs sometimes, but I never get why. Dartigan. Wait, your dad's laughing at my stream? Hey, Mr. Nos. Your son is awesome. He's watching my streams, and I'm hoping he's entertained. Or you're saying your dad never understood why I had a monotone? Just me. Chad, do you want to know the secret of how you develop a voice like this? You want to know the secret of this stunning success?
I wish Daniel wasn't the only kid
You
in
too
town.
can sound like this too, with a couple easy steps that you gotta follow for a few years. I learned about it only recently. It's called dopamine. Dopamine fasting. Apparently, it's big in California. Basically, deprive yourself of anything you enjoy. Soon enough, you too will be dead inside.
Glad to see that artists are allowed to make a mess.
Should you be doing that in public in view of everyone?
See for yourself.
Man, check this out.
Okay, Daniel, let's take a little break.
Got it.
That child is something special.
Drop
Yeah.
the force.
I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet. But you have your own talent, Sean. I'm dead serious.
You know, that's gotta suck when you're always being compared to your little brother who has magic powers.
I don't know.
Everyone
It's
here is
just
cool with Daniel's powers? Well, you have to show them off to find out if they're cool with it.
No big deal.
And that's gotta be a thing that
Hey,
they don't
well,
go
my
around showing
sculptures
off to
were
people.
shit, too, compared to all the dope stuff that was being done. But every artist is fucking unique, Sean. We all got something to bring to the world.
Always an artist? Why are you here now?
So why are you all the way out
Does
here
she have
now?
cancer? I don't know, maybe she just
Easy.
doesn't look like it.
I started selling my work for good money.
Just hiding your head doesn't necessarily mean you have cancer.
Everyone turned into smiling sharks. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the end, it's pretty fucking cool. Speaking of, do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh.
I'm not actually monotone. If you listen closely to my beautiful moo heart, I have a wide range of emotions. They're subtle, but they're there.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, you ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
So, for my next trick, I'd love to see if you can connect these three pieces. I've made a model of what I have in mind here, but go ahead and be the artist. And we don't need a crane to lift this stuff. Daniel,
are you paying for this, lady?
Snap these together like block toys.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I know it's a commune, but I would still demand payment. Metal arm and
Looks like a freaking
everyone's got
steam
pizza but me.
spider.
You guys are depressing.
Now, let's throw on that spider.
Sweet.
Be careful, Daniel. Don't want you to get hurt.
You know, if you're not bolting these together, that's just gonna be incredibly dangerous.
Same bottom piece, don't you think?
Daniel, you know every artist sees and does things differently.
I know. I just wanted to help him.
That's
see
what
it in
she
my
wants
way.
to do, but I don't agree with it. I will create on my own.
Man, I thought my art was weird. Now, let's move Mr. Pancake's head onto the pedestal.
Check it out.
I'm gonna have to make a really delicious pan pizza soon.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. Clever.
Yes.
Where's he going?
Sean is about to show you, Daniel.
Maybe
Watch.
that's supposed to represent the Earth. Or a ball. Okay, Daniel. Can you
It's a hat.
slam dunk the Earth ball onto the base?
Watch this layup.
Congrats. It looks like shit. Just in time for Burning Man. Ironically, this entire place is, I guess, is supposed to feel like Burning Man.
Like we're almost done.
Well, I think
I still kind of want to go to Burning
good to
Man
me.
at least
Only
once.
if the muse approves.
Not what I had in mind, but it's still cool.
You did a great job, Enano.
Well, Sean, Daniel, I think art might be in your family DNA. There's no escape. I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
That was fun. Joanne is so chill about her art.
I like mine better.
That's what makes her
It's more
talented.
proportional.
That's cool Joanne trusted me to help build her sculpture.
You know, if you would come back from Burning Man, there's a lot of drugs there. Well, I can resist that pretty easily since I don't do them.
About it. It's a video game, right?
Yes. And you can build whatever you want in it.
Ooh, you have to show me then.
Talking about Minecraft
Precarious
again.
Patriot, shrouded in dust.
It's all about Fortnite these days, you know. Something funny about the thought of Dartigan wandering around the desert, drugged out of his mind. I'd probably just, waste it by spouting memes. You're not gonna get much profound out of me if I'm just, tapped out of my gourd. Alright. Talk to the old gay dudes, the hippie lady. Game is taking place in 2017 right now, though. Fortnite isn't a thing yet.
think you
to
can ignore me?
Professor D. Copy?
Cute.
I hid something
Karen should
super
be back
cool for
soon.
you to find.
They left early.
Will you accept this quest to find my secret treasure?
Okay, let's find the secret treasure.
10-4. Okay. You're on it, Nano. If I can find you in a forest, I can find
I
anything.
just want to remind everyone, this is the climax of the game.
Thanks, Sean. Listen carefully. You must find the 2 items that will reveal where the treasure is.
Deal.
So for the first item is near the place with many wings that cannot fly. That's it.
That's your clue?
You can do it, big brother.
Now go. Let the legend live again. Come on, do an Ocelot voice.
Outside.
Many wings that cannot fly.
Dude, you're a snowman.
Let me a snowman.
You're way out there, dude.
Do you feel that this game has actually gone anywhere with its story? Not really. As I said, it's
As cold as ever.
it's just I think the biggest flaw.
Closer.
Shut up. Is that every episode takes place in a new area. You have to entirely learn new characters again and again. Whereas the first game, you didn't have to do that. It was set in one town, and you had the same characters over and over again, so you had more time to learn about them. Just go to the damn windmill? No. I want to see what he say. Technically, I was by it when he started talking to me.
Getting warm.
Snake,
Warm.
watch out for the stealth grenades.
Just grab it. You're here.
Ahoy, matey. I found a map of a way.
Yeah. Don't lose it because you'll need it to match up with the other part.
Got it.
Now, for the second item, you'll need to find something that eats the sun.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Okay. Eats the sun. Could I do a major zero? You mean an English accent? Not as easy it is, to do Ocelot.
Middle zone. Getting closer.
The world's first Halo jump, Snake.
Getting warm.
Something like that. Oh, speaking of Halo, that came out on Steam today.
Far. You're warming up. You're warming up. Getting closer.
Pretty smart.
It's
You're never gonna run out of
Well, everyone
sun.
has their own definition of cringe.
Oh man, you're right there. Just look around. You're warm.
Oh, it's by the junk pile.
Found it. Nice. And it's a tracing paper sheet with a red cross.
Yeah. Now just match up to the other paper.
Why do I put myself? This is hardly the worst experience I've ever had with a game, y'all.
Ahoy, matey. I think I have the whole treasure map.
Aye, Captain. Now you just gotta dig your way to the treasure. Hope you know where to go.
That's a cool-ass map you drew, dude.
Thanks. Chris told me everything about treasure hunting.
Vampire is one of them, yes.
Not too far. You're in the middle zone. Getting closer.
Yup.
It's close, Sean.
But yeah, any game that forces you to grind is always going to be worse for me than something like this.
It's close, Sean. You're lost, Sean.
Joanne picks up all kinds of scraps.
My
from
hate
the
for
desert.
Vampire really came through in the video.
She even found a boat once.
That kind of makes me sad because I don't want that to ever come through in videos.
Getting warm? Just grab it! You're here! It's Buns! Dude, you're a snowman!
This place is
You're giving me
the
really
ultimate
bad
playground
directions,
for
little bro.
Daniel.
Oh man, you're right there! Just
Guess
look
people
around.
came here with these and never left.
You guys are like in just pain right now.
You're warm!
There's nothing to click on here, little brother.
It's Buns! You're warm!
Guess people came here with these and left.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh man, you're right there! Just look around.
Chad, you're basically the little brother right now. Like, come on, bro.
It's close, Sean.
Yeah, I'm looking for the little, clickable interactable, but I didn't see it.
You're warm. It's close, Sean. Hey, you're leaving the hot zone.
You just said it was close, though.
Just grab it. You're here. It's Buns. Oh man, you're right there. Just look around. You're warm. It's close, Sean.
Doesn't matter what it is, but if I can't, find the, clickable interactable, I can't pick it up.
Just grab it. You're here. Dude, you're on fire. It's back.
It's so cool that people want to give us life to their stuff.
Not too far. Getting closer.
This is reminding me of the bottle quest in Life is Strange 1. Right under the other car's clickable. Okay, there, finally. That was incredibly, badly placed.
Looks like something's buried here. Yes! I think I have found
Oh, sweet, it's a
hidden
Mickey D
treasure.
toy.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. I found this under an old trailer. Looks like gold, right?
I'm not a prospector, but it looks like the real deal.
Sure! You know what time it is. Victory! Dance time! Come on, dance! Yeah!
Oh.
You asked for it.
That one kind of did hurt.
Oh, I think you're spotting Mom's truck coming back. Yes, 100%.
Was that the Fortnite dance? Not
Gotcha.
quite. It wasn't a
We'll
floss.
help her out with the groceries.
You have to put your arms behind your back, and then in front to make it an official floss. Mom is apparently coming back with groceries.
Okay, Dandelion, here I come.
What happens if I go out in front of it?
Watch out.
God damn, Mom, you're fucking psycho.
Move your ass. I'll let him know we're back.
empty that truck.
Yeah, you nearly ran me over, Mom. You know I'm already out here.
Glad to see you survived the night in the desert.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, good morning.
Howdy, Sean.
I'm your cool new
How was
dad.
the town trip?
Hate these trips. People look at us as if we're aliens. Here come the sand people.
The deserters have returned with offerings from Das Kapital.
Jolie! I missed you. Next time,
Step
you're
douche.
coming with
No,
us.
apparently we're not like, Chloe.
We'll see.
Looking good. What's your secret?
Defying death on a daily
Lots of
basis.
UV light, apparently.
And hydrating.
Oh, right. Can't forget your goodies.
Hey, thanks, Angel.
Here,
Ah, you're the man, Karen. Catch you later.
take care. Hey, so how did you guys like your night in the canyon?
Amazing.
It was amazing.
You're back?
So many stars.
Oh, welcome back
So
on that from
quiet.
that difficult
Good
journey.
talk, Aaron.
I knew you'd like it, Stargazer. Glad you got to see that.
Hi, Mom. How was the town?
Town life always sucks. But we got something for you. Think fast.
Whoa, yes! Thanks, David.
You want to play catch, Danny boy?
Totally. Me and
See,
Dad
they've already
always
messed up.
used
No
to,
Zoomer would
but I'm
say yes to
way
catch.
better now.
I mean, I have to throw it?
No matter what he's been through, he just wants to be a kid and play.
Yep. Daniel hasn't been like this in forever. You've all been a good influence on him.
About time you boys went camping. Hope Daniel didn't get scared by all the critters.
Yeah, not anymore. He's seen a lot worse. And that made him tougher. And he can defend himself.
You're right. And he does like to show off. Maybe too much. You boys have been here over a month, and I still can't get over Daniel's
Now, why haven't we made our way to Mexico?
skills.
Me? You're scared?
Does that kind of scare you?
Me? Goddamn right it does. Never met someone with a superpower before.
I try to be a good influence. Not always easy, but he listens to me. I don't know if I did right. Guess you never really know.
Listen.
How was my
raising
Thanksgiving?
a
Wonderful.
kid is the toughest job in the world.
Usually is when you have a
Trust me.
small family.
Combat was easier.
Oh, did you two was well fight in Iraq? Do you know the other Life is Strange, Dad?
Oh, you didn't tell me you were married.
Used to be. We're divorced now. Her daughter's death left her heartbroken. Same for me. We just,
Wait.
put our pieces
Is
back
that
together.
the Life is Strange, Dad?
after what happened.
I'm sorry, David.
I didn't recognize because the
Worst
voice
thing
isn't the
is,
same.
I never had the chance to do the right thing
Oh,
for
it is
my
David.
stepdaughter
He's also just very different looking.
before she died. We were like oil and water.
Well, they officially.
She was always
I'm guessing this
starting
changes if you. Well,
Guess
no.
that's hard for a kid to get a
That
new
means they
father.
officially picked an
Especially
ending
one
then,
like
right?
me. I just had no clue how to deal with her. Wish I did.
Because he dies in,
Anyway,
the other type of
Can't
ending,
go
where the
back.
town gets destroyed.
No. Thanks for talking, David.
better start my delivery now.
Moved
some
on
weird
quick.
Snacks in town. Arthur's gonna freak. Catch you later.
He shows up if you pick the other option. Oh.
Okay, time out. Oh my God, I'm gonna melt.
That was awesome, Mom.
Now I know why they don't play baseball in the desert.
You throw way better than Sean.
How is it the one
not
guy
done
can get
after
involved
yet.
with two different, two women
get
with,
this food
and
inside before
so
it
many
melts.
superpowers? It's gonna be astronomical odds.
She is so cool. You think?
Joanne is so cool.
Well, he's really mellowed out
Stanley's
after,
so cool.
his previous
The
life.
Heat is so cool. You're way too easy, bro.
Whatever. Can't help it if I like Karen.
Just be you and I know. I'm just saying. Don't get too cozy here. This is a rest stop.
I know.
Want to see if there's any bottles of mustard in that proper bottle of mustard.
That's smart that everybody takes turns shopping.
Trail mix. Mousetrap, watermelon, choco crisp, baking soda, shea butter, turmeric, condoms, USB cord, dry cat. We have a cat. I didn't see one here. Any plot yet? Yeah, the David from Left 4 Dead. Life is Strange 1 showed up. I guess that's plot.
Hope my crops will make it.
Karen
Statue?
letting us invade her space
That woman is amazing.
after all these years. That's something.
I have to admit, I do miss that Pacific Northwest weather sometimes.
Yeah, I bet.
You've been here over
And he
a
just
month
happened
now.
to show up and
What
you'll
do you
meet
think
another
of my
magical
little
kid.
Oasis.
Makes perfect sense when you think of those odds. Too remote for me. Everybody's cool. It's another world.
This place is like another world. Don't even know how to describe
It's perfectly fine if you really like the game, Sly Dante, but we're just going to joke about it and have our own type of fun.
Unique.
Don't take offense.
That's why people come here from all over the country.
Yeah, he didn't know Max is magical, but it's just still very odd that
Perfect, but
one dude would just meet two magical people. When that seems like it's pretty, not very common.
It is so peaceful out here.
But hey, if you really enjoy the game,
That's what everybody's really
we're not
looking for.
gonna try to change that or take it from you.
You're
But we want to
right.
joke and meme.
Yes, I still feel like we're really privileged out here. There's bad shit going on in this desert.
Yeah. I don't think you can ever really get away from everything.
You can't escape reality. Even here. We just live slightly apart from it.
How did you find this place?
So... how did you end up here? This place is not on the map.
Like most of us, I was first brought here by someone, Maggie. After I failed to make it in New York, I was lucky enough to meet her down in Florida. She's had a tough life. This place was her getaway. She's long gone now, but her name is still written all over this place.
Well, thanks for bringing us here.
Oh, Sean.
You can't enjoy a stupid riffing? Then how have you watched any of my streams? They've all been stupid
By the
riffings.
way, can you grab your brother so we can all talk?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just thought we could spend this.
I'm
day
not
together.
exactly highbrow
Just
humor.
The three of us.
Big brother to Superwolf? We need you at Karen's trailer. Copy?
Sure. I mean, 10-4.
Now, if I really wanted to be a brainlet, I could just be, like, constantly digging on the game for trying to push its political message on me. That kind of annoys me. But I'm not.
Compadre.
Because there's already plenty of people who do that, and I don't want to be part of
How
that.
about a trek
I just
around
want to make
town
fun of
today?
goofy shit.
You in?
Totally.
Because that's relaxing.
Let's pack then.
You guys would really like me if I started releasing 10-minute rant videos on I don't like different shit. Stop it. Let me tell you all the ways the most recent Star Wars movie is going to be terrible because they're pushing, San Francisco politics into our Star Wars.
We should have camped near that little creek.
Now that would be the worst.
It was so perfect.
Nah. You'll need a good night's sleep after all this. And the car's just...
Well, I can't possibly see every single thing in the game. Some of you just get locked out of.
Man,
But you just have to accept that's the way I play the game
Sorry.
sometimes.
Just got one last thing to show you guys.
My playthrough isn't going to be the same as your
Can't get enough
playthrough.
of this place.
Come on, Daniel. Give me your hand.
Slow down, Mom. You walk
Let me
too
tell you how
fast.
racist OK Boomer is. Well, most of the YouTube outrage, the outrage YouTubers, try to glom onto any meme they can
Guys,
for those
check
sweet,
this
sweet
out.
views.
Now this is
Oh, are you
nature's
referring to the
art.
chat? Well, chat is sort of an extension of me.
It's so big.
Like I said, I hope you can enjoy the stream
And
regardless
so
of, you know,
quiet.
you being annoyed as fuck at
Except
the
for
chat.
Birds of prey. Shh. Listen,
Serious?
if we're lucky, yeah. Uh-oh. I hear a wolf. Better be careful of
We're part of the
hunters out
hive
here.
mind.
The wolf brothers
No, the
can't
herd.
be trapped.
You notice how
help us.
cows always like think alike? They raise their head ups and stare at you.
You must hide
Silently.
all the time, Mom.
There's not a lot to do, but it's enough for me. Good thing Joanne likes to come with me.
Oh, I bet she would be fun to go hiking with.
Well, not when I go too fast. She's all about the journey. We usually find a good pace.
A hell of a scissor kick you did there, Mom.
Usually.
Joanna's like Sean. They make art, so they stop to look at stuff. You're way more like me. Fast.
Yeah, I am like you, Daniel. So let's hurry up.
Think you're gonna cringe so hard? It's gonna, you know, we'll live. We'll make it. Don't worry. Is Captain Spirit dead? No, he's alive. He just got injured by a car running him over. I think we got an email from him in last episode. Or a letter or something. The package you order is 30 minutes late. Should you be worried?
I love to come
Give
here
it 10
and
years
away
until that
from-
becomes a real thing. Where everything's being delivered by drones.
Away.
I bet.
It's the best spot.
Let's sit down. So, hey, I do appreciate that you guys stuck around this long. Thank you.
Regret leaving us?
So, now that you know us better, do you kind of regret leaving and everything?
I made a decision to never have regrets.
Nope, I'm still a terrible person.
Although, you two would be the best reason.
Drones or
Just
Norman
know
Reedus?
I
Ooh,
love
tough
both
choice.
of you so much. And I'm proud of who you are. And where you're going.
Mexico? You could come with us.
By the way,
So proud you're wanted criminals. Good job
if
with that.
you wanted to, you could come with us to Mexico.
That would be cool.
I would love to come see you settled into a new home. You're almost there.
So that's a
But-
no then.
I have to be upfront with both of you. What happened in Haven Point is catching up on us.
Huh? What do you mean?
When we were in town, we saw some stories in the papers. The feds are definitely tracking us down in the region,
Shit.
and they'll find us.
Well, figures. This couldn't last forever.
What do I think of Death Stranding? I enjoyed it.
So,
I like the
this is
terrain system.
See you, Nana. We'll leave tomorrow.
That jobo ese.
Can you hand me that bag, Sean? That's why I brought you back here. I
Hit
made
a
these
16 has wrinkles on his forehead
July.
already. Well, that's sometimes just the way the face looks.
Oh, I love
Especially if you have a
those
really flat forehead. Also, I take offense to that because I have, you know, those lines on my forehead because, you know, flat, big forehead.
things. Whoa, awesome.
It's called a brow. show you're intelligent.
Let's light up the sky.
You know, these little, you know, floating lantern things have been appearing in a lot of games over the past couple of years. Was there like an event where this became popular that all the people, all the, you know, devs like, oh, we want to put that in game? The Sakura forehead? Sure. I just know I've always had those you know, lines on my forehead, so if I anytime I like, you know, look excited, they like raise up. If you have a rounder forehead, I guess it's not a problem. So this is how Area 51, you know, conspiracy started, right? I saw these spinning lights out in the desert. Oh, they were moving like no plane could ever move. Aliens. In truth, it was just a psychic kid. Well, it's more than a China thing. You know, a lot of Asian countries use them. But they've apparently really caught on in the past couple of years. Because of Tangled? You're right, that was a big movie. Is everyone still going crazy over aliens recently because of those, you know, those Air Force videos? Any more news on that? You can have aliens in Life is Strange, why not? In fact, that can actually explain where the powers are coming from. Drip. Wait, that's 2D animation on that drip. That's weird. It's sad that the Area 51 raid never happened. Technically it did, it was just exactly as I predicted, people going out in the desert and taking selfies. But hey, a porn star showed up and twerked in front of the gate.
Are you guys all set up to leave?
No.
That's a win.
Such we have to leave again. I think I'm kind of scared.
Oh, honey.
No one got shot, but I think there were a couple of, you know, arrests made for people who got a little too close to the gate.
How far is the border?
Not that far. Maybe 5 or 6.
Anyone who thought a bunch of internet memers were going to risk their life to storm a gate at Area 51 were really underestimating the generation.
Wait, how?
What's your plan?
The cops are after me too, for what happened in Nevada. So they can catch me instead of you. Fair trade.
Mom, you'll go to jail for helping us.
It's not about me.
Which
right
porn
now.
star? I think it was Reed.
You need to get your asses
Riley
to
Reed,
Lobos.
the tiny one. You don't have to.
You don't have to do this, Karen.
I let you guys down before. Not this time. I knew what I was doing when I came to Haven.
One guy got arrested for urinating. Sam Bridges. Was he delivering packages?
It was the right thing to do. And I feel the same today. I tried to live by my own rules, no matter what. I don't expect you boys to be like me. But try to stay true to yourselves. This is your life. Don't let anybody get in the way.
Dad didn't raise us in this way. We'll do whatever it takes.
Fuck the rules. We'll do whatever we can to survive. That's fair.
Yes, it is. You took care of Daniel, all the way from Seattle to Arizona. Nobody could ask for a better brother.
Man, Canada was a much closer haven.
Okay. This is the last roundup.
Wait, let me say bye to Joanne.
All right. I'm gonna go do one last checkup on the truck before you hit it. And don't forget what we talked about. It's your life.
You know, you looked up Riley Reid in Area 51, and you're not sure which is
We should
legit
go
and
see
which is
David.
porn.
He has something for you.
Okay.
That's the best in life, when you're not sure if it's, you know, real or porn. It's an awesome state of our society. Name some of my favorite games of this decade. Most of them will be in the last couple of years, but God of War, Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry 5. Like I said, it's my memory only works in like a couple of year intervals, so it's gonna whatever was recent.
Had no clue there was a net.
Any new nothing? No.
Small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
I'd have to like give it some serious thought of it to give you an accurate list.
I miss you too, sis. Hope we can take some new pictures someday.
It was a good decade for games, though. Very good.
Still can't believe she's kept it.
I think the next decade, starting, well, just looking at the stuff coming out next year is a very good sign. I have a letter to write? Oh. Hey, Karen. Hey, Karen.
Hey, Karen. I'm better with drawing than writing, but still.
2020 is
Here
going to
it
be
goes.
great. Perfect year for games. You're still an oddball.
You're still an oddball to me. But, you know, I'm glad I got to spend time with an oddball like you.
Don't give up on... Sorry for getting you into trouble.
I'm sorry for getting you into trouble. Hopefully, it will be history sooner than later. Until then, take care of yourself. We'll reach out once the dust has settled. Talk soon. Ish. Sean.
Who's my favorite porn star? I'd rather keep that one to myself. You guys already know enough about me. I don't want someone to go like go looking through Pornhub now. This is who Dartigan likes, huh? That's a private private thing. Christy Mack, she retired from porn several years ago. For good reasons too. Her MMA boyfriend, what was his name, War Machine, nearly killed her. You can tell a lot about a man based on his porn. Well, that's the thing. I don't always know everything that a porn star does.
Dude.
And you might go looking and find like older
Don't
stuff that they've
forget
done that
about
I don't know about. Like, oh, so that's what he's into, huh? I think that's the reason I might like them. You don't look at porn, so I can be your favorite. Well, I was considering the Pornhub career. This whole YouTube thing didn't work out, but apparently
This place has too many
PayPal ain't
accounts.
working with them anymore, so that's no longer an option.
But I'm gonna miss it.
Be fine in Mexico. Don't worry.
Everyone hooked us up from their own stocks,
Porntuber.
so we won't have to stop.
Pornhubber. I don't think they call themselves by that.
We won't be leaving anything behind. This time. Hey.
Oh.
Need any help?
Just checking out the levels and cleaning up the filters.
Never got into car. Didn't know you were a gearhead.
I didn't know you were such a gearhead.
Only fans
Sean,
account, huh?
This is basic car maintenance. And I may not be a pro like your father was, but I got some solid skills. I have to, out here.
Yeah, sorry.
Scene does contain a lap dance. That would actually be
I
a
never
sin
really
in
got
a
into cars
porn.
and
Who
stuff.
cares about the dance section? That's the
Esteban
first
was
10% of any porn
obsessed
video you
with
can
his
skip past.
engines. That doesn't mean you had to be too.
Wanted me to find myself.
Yeah. He only wanted me to find my own way. Whatever that was. Wish I had more time.
Listen, Esteban loved you and Daniel for exactly who you are. He would be proud that you're going back to his homeland today.
You'd be proud that we're running away from America and the cops to live in a country we'll likely be deported from. That makes perfect sense.
Did you guys ever go to Mexico together?
We talked about going, but never did. He said growing up there was hard. But he loved it.
I don't know anything about Mexico. It's scary.
Sean,
Pat made a video about Jeopardy being rigged, and former champions came out against him and said it was a bad video.
I'm just tired of running. Of causing trouble everywhere we go.
Daniel's power is overwhelming, and we don't know where it comes from. But you do know your brother. You'll be there for each other.
Most of the porn you see is, you know, incest. Yeah, that's a disturbing trend. Like, why that become a thing? Like, no. However, not sure I can do this. Just want this over.
I just want to get this shit over with. So we can start over. If we can.
I blame the Japanese and all their hentai. It's corrupted the youth. Away from God's porn.
Grow up too fast. He wants to be equals, and you guys are gonna have to work together. He may even help you make it.
Maybe you're right, Mom.
Maybe you're right.
You'll figure it out, like you always do. Okay. Better get back to my tuna.
You didn't know Alabama was supporting the entire porn, and you'd be surprised. A lot of the most conservative Christian states consume the most porn. Turns out, when you're always repressing yourself, you still have the urges, and they just build up. Let's say goodbye to our friends.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, guys.
Swing by our place before you leave, will ya?
Something about these voice actors are just so bad, it makes me think it's one of the developers speaking.
I came by to say adios. We're taking off today.
No, you're not. Really?
Everything okay?
Yeah, just time to go.
Well, shit. Wish you and Daniel could stay longer.
Gotta cross that border.
Thanks. But the sooner we cross the border, the better. No worries.
Shirtless
No
cowboy me.
worries.
Just always imagine me in gym clothes.
Bullshit.
That works.
That's all we're gonna do until you make it.
We will. Thanks to you. And everyone
Hand-holding videos? That's weak.
here. You gave us a place to breathe.
Sean, I won't drag this out and get bitter.
I prefer, you know, videos of people writing,
You and Daniel will be back to visit.
clean love letters
Right?
to each other. We will try.
We'll try. I'm glad this place will be our last.
You know, the
serious
true
memory.
filth.
You and your little brother will always have friends here. And a home. Okay. I'm done babbling. I just hate goodbyes. I know you're both gonna have a great life in Mexico. You better.
We're gonna make it work. Shit. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Take care.
I like videos where the girl does nothing but, you know,
for
try on her
Daniel.
boyfriend's, you know, hoodie.
Hate you.
And then smiles to herself.
Be safe. And send us a postcard of the beach.
I'm a true degenerate.
Damn. Can't wrap my head around these two leaving.
Alright, artist lady. Time to say goodbye.
I don't know.
Come on. First thing that comes to your mind.
A woodcutter who lives underground, and he can fly thanks to his rocket feet.
Okay, that's good. See, you just have to let your mind do the job. Easy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You just have to train. Focus on something and let your imagination speak.
Okay, I'll try.
So you're going to bed, Toasty? Have a good night.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm taking a look at this baby with hindsight. So, what do you think?
Looks very cool.
Looks very cool. I can
Yakuza
totally
3 is
tell
being
you do.
remastered? What a shock.
Good. That makes one of us. But I like it. Of course, you and Daniel, you did inspire me.
I love it.
So, you guys leaving now?
Yeah, just wanted to say goodbye.
Ah, that's sweet. You're so sweet. Your brother is so sweet. Having you boys around.
Everything's sweet.
It's the sweetest thing.
Wow, she's actually just keeping it up.
This is for all your help.
Really? Whoa. That's great.
How did you know I see myself as a wolf?
Do I get anything?
Your name is on a way bigger sculpture. For everyone to see.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Your brother needed a little something to remind him of the artist inside.
Wicked.
Okay, one big hug.
Hella cool.
And get out of here before we all start.
What's the origin of all the
crying
wolf
like
stuff?
babies.
They just like wolves. I don't think there is any origin to it.
Thank you, Joanne.
The origin
for
is
everything.
wolves are
Just
cool.
please take
Let's
care of
imagine
yourself.
ourselves as wolves.
And my special apprentice.
No worries. We always do.
Hey, is it okay if I hang out a bit longer?
If it's okay with her.
Oh, are you kidding? I need more help.
I'm guessing they're going with the
So,
idea of a
Sean,
pack, like the older
don't be
brother
a
and the younger
stranger.
brother are their wolf pack. It's a weak theme, but they went with it.
I'll miss you so much, Joanne.
I know, sweetie. I'll miss you too. I had so much fun and inspiration building all these things with you.
Me too. It's the first time I use my power to actually build something.
Continue
I
to listen to
usually
them.
just use it because I have to.
Hey, don't worry. I'm sure we'll get another chance to work together. Once you're settled.
Yeah, I hope so.
Should go see what David wants now.
Hope it turns into Stephen King's Firestarter at the end. Now that would be a very nice, disruption of our standards. Just older brother dies, we take control of the little brother and just go crazy on everything. David.
It would be weird to be back on the road with Daniel. David always wants to help. But he's tough to figure out.
Sean.
Hey. Aaron said you wanted to see me?
Yeah, but go grab that police scanner inside first. I gotta put these new plates on the car.
Sure. I'm on it.
I'll join you when I'm done.
Could they just not get the original David voice actor back for any of these? That was such a distinct voice. It just doesn't work anymore.
Arthur said David could fix anything.
Well, I'm gonna look around hard. I always do when in these tiny rooms.
Wonder where David got this police scanner.
Wonder if that's gonna be important in a minute when we hear like a police message coming in. Oh,
Must be his ex-wife. He's changed so much since this. And not for the best.
hell, I don't want to be in this photograph.
I feel you, David.
Dear Joyce, great to get your postcard. You sure get around. Wait, Joyce is still alive too? Wish I was with you like on our honeymoon. Hope you're seeing the world and like you wanted. I want to see. I know our lives are so different now. I like to think, but I hope we can go XXX. Everything is so different now, and I hope one day we can just have a beer and shoot the shit like before. I miss you. When am I gonna start this Sinners Union? Never. Yeah, I think that's the answer. Never. Though you're welcome to contribute on the Sincraft.
Didn't think he'd be the type of guy to get custom plates.
That looks... beans? But he wasn't the bean guy.
Yeah. Me and David won't be sharing any playlist. Yep.
Oh.
David is ready for that.
Ravioli.
Apocalypse. Or whatever. That's right. I never saw David even drink a beer.
Proud of you, brother. Up and away. This would have been actually made more sense if it was the drug addict guy who showed up here, when you think about it.
Please, please don't let the cops come looking for us out here. Weird. Didn't know David was so punk rock.
He did care. I think that's everything. You're sad now? Oh, box.
What's David doing with that? Creepy dude.
Nathan Prescott. I read all this letter, right? Yeah, I did. I think that's everything. We just came in here to learn there's a police scanner, I think. Okay, can't leave. Oh, I gotta use this, never mind.
This police scanner. Okay, how does this thing work?
Look under the desk. Nothing's popping up when I look under the desk. Doesn't look like there's anything under there either.
When we're in Mexico, we won't have to deal with this shit anymore.
What was under there in your branch that you're trying to get me to look at?
Okay. Only gotta search between 140 and 160.
A&D to change. A and D, that's a weird set of keys. 140 and 160.
Hope you're having a lovely morning.
Nope.
What is life is strange about? It's a lot about life being strange. An insurance receipt. David kept getting payments after Arcadia Bay got wrecked. Though there would be something different now. Start a new recording real quick. I've been on that one for a while.
That's all I'm saying, folks. But
Don't think so. Keep scanning.
hoax. Go on, sir. All I was saying is, now you have these eco-terrorists trying to shut down our way of life. Just to
I knew they were going to do the radio stuff.
You can't even look at a tree anymore without getting some fine or new regulation. If the Earth is getting so damn hot, I mean, why is there snow? Ugh. I applaud
Yes,
you,
keep
sir,
building that
for
straw
not
man
buying
game.
into the climate propaganda. You all know I have spent my whole life fighting this fascism. Just like your humble host, this planet is a gift from
When was the last time I used a soundboard? It's been a while. I didn't want to just like make that a normal thing.
for the call, Scott. All right, we'll be back to the Truss Limbo Show after a message
Wow, savage.
from our sponsor.
They really showed them.
And die without a retirement plan for your family. So let our financial experts save your future today. Call for a free quote. And here you go. Another hit from the backwoods on Dusty Rocks FM.
Yeah, they didn't put much effort into that straw man show, did they? Trust Limbo. Who do you think they're referring to? Now let's hear a message from our glorious president, President Grump. I'm hoping one of these will be an advertisement for the game Vampire.
136, listening. We've got reports of a
Wait,
10-10
is
by
this it?
Sam's?
Now we can spy on the cops all the way to Mexico.
10-4, I'm...
Thanks, David. You big rebel.
Yeah, cops have ways around that though. It's called encryption.
And your mom's car is all ready to roll. Did you get the police scanner?
Yep. And I found the police frequency.
How about that? Good job. Now, you'll always want to know what they're up to. No surprises on your way to the border.
Used to be a one who enforced the law. Now look at him.
This is the fastest route. When you get there, cross between these two stations. Now, you have to exit the main road and drive through the desert for a while. But Karen's car should be okay. You got all that?
Sure. Think so.
Sean, you have to know. The police are on your ass. You only get one chance
He's
here.
in memory of Chloe
I'm not trying
tattoo.
to be a
He
dick.
does.
Just honest.
I know, David. Thanks.
How far are we into this episode? 2 hours in.
Here. Have a seat.
Just gotta
I don't
have
mean to
faith,
order you
little bro.
around. Bad habits die hard. And yes, I was suspicious when Karen showed up with you two. But after watching you and your little brother for a while, I think I get what you're going through. Your experience forms you as a person. And I imagine all the shit you've seen and how it's changed you.
Pretty much.
Not comparing myself, but I had to go through my own hell. In war and at home. I didn't know how to deal with emotions.
You know, if you
or
squint, he
other
kind of does look like Big Boss from MGS4. I mean 5, especially with a ponytail. If we gave him this eye patch, he could actually pull off a pretty good cosplay.
Are you talking about your stepdaughter?
Yeah. Some rich fucking kid shot her at school, where I was supposed to protect her. Me and her hated each other on sight. But once I lost her, everything became clear. How selfish and stupid I'd been. I should have listened to Chloe, instead of being a bully. All of my fuck-ups are crystal clear now. But I'm not gonna fuck this up. Sean, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you get out of here. That's my duty now. But
Life is redemption,
I wanna be
yo.
straight up with you, okay?
Yeah, of course.
I know you guys got screwed. That you think nobody will ever believe you. But the truth is on your side. You and Daniel can't just hide out forever. Is that how you see yourself in 10 years? If you step up and face the law, you can be free. Sooner than later.
Turn myself in?
I don't know. I might turn myself in after I see what happens with Daniel.
I know you want to settle down first, but keep your options open. Think about it.
Pick the nuke ending.
Daniel is growing up fast. Too fast.
That's what I'm worried about.
You made it here. So, I know you're on the right path.
They're wanted for suspecting of killing a police officer back when their dad was shot.
Sorry, I
with an
really
explosion.
have to take this. Hey, Joyce. Right on time.
Oh, Joyce is calling.
Yeah, I'm good. Finally done setting up those solar panels. Don't worry, I'm mostly working when the sun's going down. You got that right. How about you? Oh, any news from the vet? Good. That's a relief. Hope I can see that little boy next time I swing by Santa Rosa.
I guess you meant Prescott?
Still haven't heard anything. Just hope they won't let him out.
Yeah, they're talking about Nathan.
Well, you know lawyers. Can't expect much from them. Sure. Okay.
Frank, no, he's talking to Joyce.
Take care. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Alright. He chose to sacrifice Arcadia Bay. It's revealed that his wife may have died, but he reconciled with Chloe and frequently contacts her and Max. With Victoria telling him in a letter that she now manages her parents' gallery in Seattle. He even gets a phone call from Chloe afterwards, though the player doesn't hear Chloe's in. Guess we're ready to go.
Daniel, do you copy?
See you later, Jim.
It's time to wrap it up.
Be right there. Over.
So, did you get to say goodbye to Away?
Yeah. Kinda sad.
I know.
Are we leaving yet?
We have
I kind of figured you meant Victoria. I don't think Chloe would be running an art gallery.
Mom,
But most people didn't choose that ending either.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too, Danny.
It's pretty clear they
It was
wanted you to go
amazing
with the
to
ending where
spend
she
this time
died.
with you. I'm so damn proud of you both and what you're gonna do with your life. And if you ever need
Hey, Pop,
me,
how are you?
I'm just around the corner.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
Well, Sean, this is it.
Huh. Alright, we've given her a hard time ever since we met her, but this last time we'll give her a hug.
Thanks, Mom, for being there.
Thanks for letting me, son.
Shouldn't have been that long of a hug, though.
Let's hit the road.
Something finally happening. Yeah, the danger begins now. You miss your mom? You feel sad? Aww. Hope she's just like, you know, on a vacation or something. And not the volume just got really loud. Thank you, game.
This hurts.
Bye, everybody.
And she's like, oh wait, I didn't pay the car off yet. That's why it hurts. Oh, she's dead? Oh, shit. Well, sorry about that. But that's what I was hoping it wasn't the case. So is this episode good? It's no better or no worse than any of the other ones. So it hasn't really improved on it any. They kind of really needed a strong ending because the other episodes have been mediocre. Ugh. This is a regular Bonnie and Clyde moment, only with, you know, these two. Great metaphor.
Hey.
How am I? I'm good. How are you, musical?
Something wrong? We're almost there, okay? That's the last time I have to say that.
I don't care about that.
So, what's the problem?
Yeah, they're not wearing seatbelts.
What are we gonna do in Puerto Lobos? We don't know anybody. We're like strangers.
Wow, it's like you should have thought of that a long time ago. Your depression skyrockets during the holidays. I have that happen sometimes too. Seasonal depression sucks balls. Live like kings. Yeah, they're only now discussing, what are we gonna do in this place where we don't know anyone? I wouldn't promise live like kings. Not in Mexico.
How do you think we can live here? No more running, and I know.
So, what are we gonna do for money and stuff?
I get a job. Well, you do have a magic power. There's probably ways we could leverage that.
I get a job, man. It won't be hard. You can probably go to school.
I mean...
Dude, I can't even speak Spanish. How can I make friends or...
And this complicates things then.
If I can't talk.
Also, you have no, you know, citizenship papers, so going to school is not an option. I'll teach you.
I'll teach you, man.
You think so?
Daijobu esse.
That's cool.
That meme, I created that meme just in time for this episode.
Hang out too.
Well, that sounds okay. I guess.
Daniel.
From Scribblenauts? You mean the games from years ago? Yeah, I've seen them. Played them actually.
We'll be fine.
Okay. I trust you.
Yeah, they should have gone to Canada. It's closer to their home. Much nicer. A bit colder, but hey. Not every place can be perfect. But everyone speaks the language. And you're not looking where you're driving. Good job. I want them to drive past, you know, Ellen Page in this desert. And they were the truck that she tried to hitchhike with. I like that so much, I want it to be true. Just right there, Ellen Page. She's like, I'm going that way. Pixelization, my kilobits per second went down a bit. Give it time, chat. No, I would not trust him to drive. Bad idea. Just pretend there's a, a hentai filter over the stream right now. Trust the Force, Luke. Yeah, my internet is apparently just like going to shit. It'll come back, hopefully, and be normal again. You never can tell when that's gonna happen. Here's chat though. If the stream goes completely dead, just spam your favorite emote until I notice it, or just the word panic. Game over? No. Oh, did we not plan for that? The wall, chat. Final boss.
That looks so big.
You're giving in to some one man's ego by calling it big.
Dude, it's just a giant fence. Except it won't keep us in.
Ah, had to be here, didn't it?
We believe they left within the past few hours. The two brothers are still considered.
The wall just got 10 feet higher, Chad.
Sean? Why would they build this?
Well, you know, it's a border, man.
Is there a wall like this up north?
Nah, not really.
So, why did they build one here?
I don't know, Daniel.
That sucks.
Well, you can bet your ass we would if there were a bunch of Canadians trying to get into the country. But that's Bizarro World.
Is Dad's house in Mexico going to be totally trashed, or what?
I'm sure it is. Whatever.
Or, someone's living in it, possibly.
Us, right?
I know. It's gonna be super easy with my power.
Oh. Yeah, they even call it the wall. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Is this the most intimidating boss fight you've ever encountered?
This is the opposite of Seattle. We're at the end of America.
Nice subtlety.
Shit. I didn't think there'd be more than a barbed wire fence out here.
Did we bring a ladder? Oh, just destroy it. That won't bring any attention. We couldn't just levitate over it. That would be a lot easier.
So, here we are, Daniel. The end of the road.
Finally. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Take it easy. You can do it.
Why don't I stream in YouTube? It's basically just to keep from putting all my eggs in one basket. I like Twitch a little bit better for streaming anyways. Someone make a GIF of this and post it to Trump's Twitter and see what kind of response he gives to it. He'll probably believe it's reality. What? No one told me psychics were tearing down my walls.
Dude, it's hard.
American steel you're putting that force into. Of course it's hard. Did I like the adventure of Captain Spirits? Actually, I like that was the best episode of this entire season.
It's alright. Take your time. Stay.
Yeah, levitate us over it. That would work so much easier. But we got Flex. Flex on America. And their petty wall.
With you, Daniel.
Yo, this is like the father-son Kamehameha in Dragon Ball. If you could rip that open, you could levitate the truck. He's lifted like giant stuff before already. That's what freedom looks like.
You alright, Super Wolf?
Ajobu esse.
It's okay. It's okay.
Magneto, he is not just yet.
Just breathe.
There needs to be an X-Men comic where Magneto turns the entire southern border wall into a weapon of mass destruction. Like, look at all this iron they left me.
We did it!
Yep, we'll stop lingering. The end of the game is literally 5 feet from you.
Yes! It's all thanks to you.
It's gonna be alright now. We've done the hardest part.
Thanks for taking me down here, Sean.
Nah. We did it together, man.
And let's go find Javier La Escuela and Bill Richardson.
Oh man!
Or they were down there somewhere.
Wait to go swimming in the ocean. That would be cool if we could just walk to the beach.
I see no vehicles anywhere near us, so if something suddenly comes up on us, I'm gonna call bullshit. Oh, okay, bullshit.
Daniel! Daniel, talk to me! Daniel! Talk to me!
Yeah, I don't think they do that at the border. Just take aim at the child.
No, no way, not now! Daniel! Hey!
Oh, these are not the federales.
Did you shoot my brother? Hey,
Oh shit, Madison. I told you he was a fucking kid.
Get off of me! Get off of me!
Oh,
Daniel!
these are the militiamen, right?
He's okay.
They're like try to pretend like they're soldiers and guard the border.
Move if you want to keep that arm. Comprende? Keep an eye on the wall. These fuckers blew it up so their friends can cross.
Yeah, did you hear an explosion or see signs of one?
So what's the plan, huh? I bet there's a dozen more coming through, right?
No! We're leaving! Going to Mexico, I swear!
Wait. You're trying to break into Mexico. That's fucking funny.
We're Americans.
We're Americans! Americans, damn it!
No, it's not legal to blow up walls. That's called terrorism. You get it?
We're going to Mexico.
So tell me the plan.
Oh shit, I took too long. You're not cops.
You're not cops! You can't arrest us!
No, but we work with them. And they sure appreciate our help.
Looks like no one's coming for now.
Anyway, don't waste your energy. I bet the Border Patrol has a big plan for you, mister.
Madison, come on. We have to deal with this kid. Still bleeding.
Don't touch him! Get off!
Don't move!
Couldn't find more southern voice actors. Not from where they developed the game from. You gotta fake it.
Get it off!
Hey, the Sandman, thanks for being here.
Jesus! What the fuck is going on?
Where's Spencer?
He's off duty today. Why?
Listen, we have a deal. He knows.
Yeah, I heard about this crap. Not happening anymore. Come on, Maddie. Do what the officer says. Fuck! How old is he? He's all right, officer. Don't worry. Shut it! You're both coming with me to the station.
What? Are you kidding? What? They're illegals!
Fuck's sake! What'd I say?
At least we got a good officer. Is he gonna ask about the giant hole in the wall, though?
Take a breath.
Don't worry, I'm a good white man.
You okay now? Daniel!
What? I'm sorry, are you Sean? Sean Diaz? You're under arrest.
Well, apparently not. Oh, game. Oh, video games. God is what? Thin, him. No, it's religious icon, you know. All you had to do was walk a couple feet. It's all... Or park a little bit closer.
Don't look at me.
Well, I've only got one eye, so it's only like halfway looking at you.
Sí.
Yo soy Diego. Mi esposa Carla. Y este frijolito de aquí es Ángel.
Oh, Ángela.
Encantado. Soy Sean.
¿Cómo te sientes, hijo?
¿Han visto un niño de 10 años? Es mi hermanito. Nos separaron cerca del muro. Está herido.
Lo llevaron a la enfermería. Si fuera grave, una ambulancia ya habría venido a buscarlo. Si lo dejaron aquí, quiere decir que está bien.
Tranquilo, amigo. Aquí no hacen daño a los niños.
Is it bad that the only Spanish I know comes from Resident Evil 4? And, you know, has a very, very deep voice effect filter over it.
I wonder how long they've been here. And why?
Mótate.
¿Saben cuánto tiempo nos van a
Vas a
dejar
ver,
aquí?
vas a ver.
Intentan cruzar. Me acuerdo de nuestra primera vez. Casi morimos de sed en el desierto.
Trying to reach Mexico.
En realidad, queremos llegar.
Didn't they actually make the mistake of using Mexican lingo Spanish, even though that game was set in, you know, Spain?
Pero ¿por qué? Entonces son
¿Por qué?
gringos.
Sí, nacimos aquí, pero ahora tenemos que irnos.
Todos estamos escapando de algo.
Es la tercera vez que intentamos cruzar la frontera.
In Trump's America, we have rednecks, walls, and psychic powers, huh? ¿Por qué?
¿Por qué necesitan cruzar tan desesperadamente?
Por las mismas razones que todos. No pudimos soportar la inseguridad ni la miseria.
En México, la violencia tiene muchas formas. No se puede vivir así.
Cuando mi hermano fue
Sounds like the great place to take my little brother.
asesinado por una pandilla, nos fuimos. Si hubiésemos podido quedarnos, nos habríamos quedado en nuestro pueblo, pero queremos darle una vida.
They use Argentinian Spanish as well as in that game?
O hija.
Not in El Dorado.
Es lo que hizo mi papá. Se fue de México cuando murieron sus padres.
Detrás de te Timbasil is very useful. I probably just butchered the pronunciation of that.
Por supuesto. Pero seguro que tuvo sus razones para irse. Como nosotros.
No quiero desanimarte, amigo. Pero lo de México no va a ser fácil para ustedes. Es un país magnífico. Y me cuesta muchísimo dejarlo, pero allá va a ser muy complicado cumplir tus sueños.
Ya no tengo sueños aquí.
Sean, has vivido en este país toda tu vida con un padre mexicano. Y ahora los tiempos han cambiado. ¿Cómo crees que va a ser todo en el futuro?
90% fine pronunciation. Good job. Well, they probably got actually Spanish actors to do it. We are integrated. That sounds very singularity. We are integrated.
Tuve suerte que mi padre trabajaba duro, que fuimos bien integrados. Lo comprendí cuando murió. cuando me quedé solo.
Lo siento mucho, hijo.
Cuando eres
A new
extranjero,
Cyberdyne model. My CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.
más duro para arreglártelas. Así funciona.
Oh, shit. Enough now. It's America. We speak English.
God, you're a great character.
We're just talking.
No, the problem is you people breaking into my country.
We come here to work, not steal or live at your home.
Diego.
No, I am so fucking tired. You only come here to cause trouble. And we
Just to give out the old line, you're coming to take her jobs.
want a free ride. And that makes me sick.
You're generalizing. I'm having a Twitter conversation right now. Oh, shit, I need to stop thinking and just, think like I'm on Twitter and just say something from the hip.
Honest job and the ability to raise our child in a safe country. That's all we're looking for.
That's what you people always say. But the facts speak for themselves.
Just gotta shoot my mouth off. You're a bigot. That's right, that's what you say if you're on Twitter.
Just bigotry and hatred.
Yeah, I hate what you did to my country. Our borders. We have a right to protect our sovereign nation, and we will.
Damn right, baby girl.
Hey, Mike, thank you for the sub.
Like animals.
I don't think I have a choice. I want the safest country for my children.
See? You love your family like us. We don't go walking hundreds of miles in the desert.
We're all just
and
humans
risking
here, after all.
everything for no reason. We do it for our child. A mother must understand.
No, you and your unborn parasite have nothing in common with me and my family.
What?
Maddie.
What you say?
Oh, see? There you go.
Take it easy.
Calm,
This is
Diego.
our country.
Siéntate, Diego. Solo vas a empeorar las cosas para ustedes.
Tiene razón, amor. No valen la pena.
Whether you people like it or not, we're not gonna give you a break.
You're in jail too, loser.
I feel proud about shooting that child earlier. Tough, strong, manly woman.
Why are we stuck down here with them? You know us. We're helping you, goddammit!
Hey, you have the right to remain silent, so fucking use it, okay?
All right.
Diaz, you're up.
How's my brother?
Don't worry about him. Now turn around. Hands behind your back.
That's an easy thing. Don't worry about your brother who was shot.
Okay? Let's move it.
How long until they drop Make America Great Again? I think they already did, didn't they? Back in one of the previous episodes.
All right. Sit down.
Where's my brother?
He's doing fine for a kid who got grazed by a bullet. Lost some blood. But he's tough.
I think there's a sign that had it on
At
it.
the infirmary. You want coffee?
Okay.
Good.
A lot of moves in chat. We need a lot of positivity to get us through this Twitter war of a video game.
Oh, shit. Is it morning already? I hope he's alright. Great. Now I can put on a fucking show. No point in getting these off.
I can
There are
break
cops
these
everywhere.
chains.
Of course not. How am I gonna get myself out of this mess?
Yeah, you could. There's a red hat, but you couldn't quite make it. I think you did make it like a word or two of it, couldn't you?
How am I gonna get myself out of this mess? Great. Now
We
I can
live in a
put on
society,
fucking show.
goddammit. Resident Evil 3 Jill is all you need.
Oh, shit. Is it morning?
I'm hoping they
already?
make a lot more changes to that game they did Resident Evil 2
Haven't
because
seen Daniel
it's
since
actually a really
yesterday.
short game too, by the way.
No point in getting these off. There are cops everywhere. Oh, shit. Is it morning
Eat
already?
through your wrist.
Haven't seen Daniel since yesterday.
Not yell. It's been a long fucking night. We're all sick of your shit. If I have to come back here again, you're going to solitary. Got it?
So tired of all this shit.
But also, Resident Evil 3 is a really simple game in its concept. It's just like there's a monster chasing you. Find a way out of the city. So it does need a bit more, I think.
There you go. Looks like you need it.
No cream?
All right. Let's see. Okay. Damn. Seriously?
Yeah. Coffee's gonna make me feel so much better.
Keep drinking.
At least it'll keep me up.
Jeez. That's quite a crime spree. It's hard to believe what kids can do nowadays. Killing that officer in Seattle, assaulting a gas station clerk, caught in another weird explosion at a pot farm in California. Then you join a religious commune in Nevada, which ends up burnt to the ground. And we're not even halfway down the list.
There's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all that.
But not all that.
I can explain.
It sounds crazy, but I can explain.
Explain it to Agent Flores. She's on her way now. She spoke to your mother, who took responsibility for the church fire.
He says a lot.
She says a lot. Who cares? You don't have any proof. But sure, throw another innocent in jail. I don't really care.
I bet she'd be happy to hear that. Listen, I feel sorry for you. I really do. But denying what you did will only make things worse.
Wasn't my... Which one am I, talking about?
All I did was try to survive.
Yeah, I guess you did. You know, I read the report. You claim that Officer Matthews' death was an accident, so why didn't you wait for the police?
No one would have believed it.
No one would have believed what happened. We didn't either.
Well, it's too late now. Your case is filled to the brim with evidence. Good news is, your brother's too young to be prosecuted. He'll end up with your grandparents, if they want him. But you're facing a shitload of years between bars.
What evidence do they have?
At
Not a
least he'll
lot.
get a life.
All circumstantial stuff, mainly.
What I don't get is how two kids can destroy so much stuff. I mean, anywhere you went, something blew up. Seriously. How?
We're supervillains.
What do you want me to say? We're supervillains. We can't help but destroy shit.
Yeah, right. I bet the judge will love this. Maybe he'll give you special treatment. Whoa! What is that?
Sir? I don't think you should...
Keep your ass in that seat.
Oh, kid is gone. Yeah, bro, come with me if you want to live.
You okay? How do you feel?
I'm okay. Just a little headache. Hold on. Dude, you gotta go.
Well, add this to the wrap.
Is he okay? I wanted to rescue you, but I had to use my power. I didn't want to hurt him.
He's okay. Don't worry.
Tetsuo, yes. I could only wish that happens at the end. But thank you 100 bits, Mike.
Come on, you gotta go.
Get us out of here!
Pues, carnal, estoy aquí.
Should we we try to make peace with these morons?
Who are these people?
Shall we try to make peace with these morons?
Shall we try? Peace was never an option.
Carla and Diego. He's out for the count. Good thinking, Daniel.
How the fuck did you criminals get out, huh?
I killed him.
No. He's okay. He'll just wake up with a nasty headache.
Can we break the nice couple out? No.
Shall we try to make peace with these morons?
There's nothing in this room.
He's out for the count.
Yeah, I can't do anything to their cages.
Okay, for real though. Who are you kids?
Madison, please.
Come on.
Why would I want to break them out? They seem like pretty terrible people.
Shit's up. Don't shoot now. Hands up. Do not move. Wait,
Sean.
Stay back, Daniel. Let me think.
Sean, what do I do?
Quick. I gotta find something to stop them.
Multiple officers down.
The chair.
Shoot them now.
What's going on? They're dangerous. Be careful. We will shoot if we need to. Understand? What the fuck?
Make a smoke bomb.
Okay, what the fuck? Do not move. Don't do anything stupid, kid.
Fire extinguisher.
Fuck, this is our last warning. Put your guns
Wait, they
down.
slid backwards.
Please.
Sean!
What? That cutscene was bizarre.
Sean, hey, you all right?
I'm used to it.
What hit me?
I didn't want to hurt anybody anymore.
You saved us.
I don't see how I missed anything. I walked into the room and tried to talk to them and it didn't give me any options.
Let's bail.
Sean, I think our things are in there.
Our shit is still here. Fine. Good news.
Alright, open it up.
Step back.
Had to wait for Daniel to finish talking. I didn't hear him talking.
Don't move.
Oh well, no big deal.
Okay, but be quick.
Take the gun.
After this, you're not gonna hunt shit anymore.
Or not.
They must really
Gunner
be
glasses.
willing to put so much effort into this.
They released a patch because of this scene. It did seem like it's I don't even know what hit me in the head. Flag pin? Seemed like the cutscene kind of broke.
Pretty good memory. From a pretty bad place.
No, we can't take the gun with us. Boxes.
Look at that. Crime Central.
Come on, Sean.
Well, they should. The scene, I think you can. I can make a pretty compelling argument. The scene wasn't really put together too well. If I could quickly walk past it, and then the entire thing just bugs out.
I hate that he has to use this for all this shit.
It also might have only been something that was available in your playthrough of it.
Take it out, Daniel.
Not a whole lot of cops in this place, are there?
Hurry, Sean! Drive!
I mean, they're not looking for this vehicle, clearly. I stand by what I said. It was the game's fault. It needed to be more clear what it was allowing me to do. From my end, I saw no options there to make, and I don't care, because it didn't seem like a big one.
Not yet.
Emergency! This is an all-points bulletin for every unit in the area. 2 prisoners, both teenagers, have escaped using violent force from the El Rey police station. They are considered armed and dangerous. Repeat.
What do I give this game?
Are
3 angry Twitter rants out of 5.
Mexico?
Yeah. We got nowhere else to go.
Well, they kind of screwed it now. There's no way they can, not be in trouble here in the States.
Sean, it's the 4th of July. Our first one without Dad.
Symbolism.
You're right.
Funny how that worked out. What happened to their mom? She got arrested, apparently.
How he was so into fireworks every year. He always made us.
Since the cops actually looked into that cult place, how come that lady didn't tell them about the psychic kid she had?
He is so corny. He said he was proud to live in this country.
Yeah, they should have had some evidence that maybe the kid was a bit weird. They may have not believed it, but they should have maybe brought it up. Like, what's this stuff I hear about your kid having magic powers? Do you believe that, son? Is that why you did all this? That could have been a line.
Shit.
Wow, that was... Yeah, well, keep driving, yeah. That's clearly going to get you through. They would open fire already.
Sean, what are we gonna do?
Do you remember that scene in Beyond Two Souls where she drives a motorcycle through the blockade?
Don't make this worse.
Yeah, the hole in the wall, they didn't mention that either.
Raise your head above your head. Do exactly what I say.
You know that day in Seattle? The day Dad was shot? I think about it every day. And I would give anything to change what happened.
It's trying to power him up.
But I can't.
You need emotion?
I'm sorry for my mistakes. I tried my best. I swear.
Sean.
Hey, see you later, Tetsu.
I'm so proud of you, Nano. Just like Dad would be. We both learned a lot together. But you can make your own rules now. If we surrender.
Hey, I said for sale. That means maybe in a couple of years when it's a couple bucks.
If that happens, promise me that you will always do the
I thought maybe you liked this sort of game.
Don't waste your power. Be smart like you already are.
I don't want to be separated.
You have magical powers of levitation. Use it.
Don't make any more mistakes.
Whatever happens, always remember that you're Daniel Diaz.
You know this is
I promise, Sean.
a trap. You can trust me. Please, get out of the car. Come on. There's no way out. This is our last
So,
warning. Listen up.
how does the story of the Wolf Brothers end?
Step out of the car. Now.
Cross the border. Fuck it, cross the border. No, not surrender, cross the border.
They make it to the other side.
What?
Surrender sounds boring and un-American.
Okay? Just get us through. Hold on tight.
Start powering, boy, power. Any moment now.
I'm sorry, Sean. But I have to go. What? What are you talking about? Don't turn back for me.
What? God, this game is just insulting to my storytelling senses. I mean, I'm sure that makes perfect sense.
I hope you'll be happy in Mexico.
Yeah, you'll be a government research project now. Good choice. Here's your new Psycho Mantis. Oh well. We all know it would end stupid. I'm pretty sure the brother wouldn't have just kept going either, considering what we know about him. If we were a shittier person and always told him to use his powers, he might have, not done that? Possibly. I was the one who raised Daniel to do the right thing. Yo, shame on me. Yo, escaping seemed like the right thing to do, too. There's no way the government would hand that kid back over to the grandparents after he displayed psychic phenomena. No, he's gonna be on Area 51. It's even nearby. Well, he got to have a good, good friend, okay, it's time of a happy ending. Even though it doesn't make any sense. They have plenty of video evidence from all the cameras in the station and, cars flipping over randomly at the border. But he became a superhero. Bus avoids lake tragedy due to miracle. I mean, it seems like... How could anyone be missing that at this point? Well, they grew giant peppers. Will we look at all the endings? I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's mainly just this. You see different photos. And depending on whether you, surrendered or tried to get across. What became of us in Mexico? 6 years after the events at the border. A beta fish. Gotcha. Did we become an art collector or something? We became Big Boss. You guys are mentioning far better plot lines. No new console came out in the time and all the years this has been going on? Or we just like it retro? Grandparents' home. I still find it incredibly difficult to believe they would release him to his grandparents after all that. That's not going to be a thing, wearing our wristwatches on our ankles, all that. Oh, no, never mind, that's a parole bracelet. Home arrest, or something. For a second I was like, wait, what? And we still haven't figured out the bevel issue and phones in 2023? You know, if you threw him to be bad and he tried, he would have gone on a rampage. It's much better sounding ending. Oh, it seems like we started dating that hippie chick. Wish you were here, bro. Yeah, we'll check out the other endings, don't worry. Wait, the official Life is Strange YouTube channel just put all the endings up like that? That's bizarre. Bro, why are you taking photos on a, Instacam in 2023? You could just post these to Instagram and I'd get them instantly, you know? The finest Mexican snow. Use it well. You mailed him. I hate sand. It gets everywhere. What I actually do, never surrender, never compromise? Well, it depends. Do I have psychic powers that allow me to do more than the average man? That might change my opinion. Alright, play us a song, game. Well, Chad, what did you think? I definitely prefer the first game. Way better. This one didn't do it for me. At all. No after credit scene? I know, but I still like to record the credits. Makes it feel official and all. Yeah, we're gonna watch the other endings, don't worry. Yeah, the first... I still like the first season of Life is Strange. But yeah, this has been a pant load. I never could connect to any of the characters or take it seriously. It just felt like I was reading Twitter rants the entire way through at times. I don't know why they went in that direction. The first two games don't really do that hard. But this game seriously jumped on that bandwagon. And I think it was worse because of it. Episode 4 was actually a lot longer than this one. This one only took me 3 hours. I think episode 4 took like 5 or so hours. I think it was also weakened by some of the choices. Because you don't have the psychic power yourself, you don't have any of the, interesting puzzle mechanics that you had in Life is Strange. Let me describe the game loop for Life is Strange 1 if you didn't ever play it. You had the ability to rewind time, and that could be used both in conversations and out in the world. So you could do all sorts of interesting puzzles. And so it made you feel like you were playing a game despite it being mostly walking and talking, because you had to use it to figure out conversations by replaying them and stuff like that. Then you also had much bigger worlds to explore. You had like entire areas, and you spent the entire game in a single town and got to know all the characters over 5 episodes. Whereas this was, every episode was a different area, and it always had a different cast of characters that you didn't have enough time to really learn about. And just the constant grinding of all the politicalizing of it just got really tiresome. No one really likes to be preached to when they're just trying to have a, good couple hours of entertainment. It's just a good way of alienating half of your potential audience. But that's the game. And, play the first one if you want to. That's the one I recommend. Even, technically, Before the Storm is better. You had hopes for this game, you thought it started off good. I don't think it ever found its footing, to be honest. Maybe they'll do another one and they'll get it right. They'll maybe get it, make it better, make it more like the first season. But this one, not something I can really recommend. Which is a shame. Like I said, I like the first one, but this one is just bad sequel. To be honest, I wish they would have just stuck with Max. That was an interesting character. Is this the end of the stream? No, we're gonna watch the other endings, or at least some of them. So, but near in the end, I think. I thought this would take me the full 4 hours, but this was a much shorter episode. Why wolves? Just... Well, the thing is, in all the characters, all the main characters in Life is Strange have, like, spirit animals. That has been a theme throughout the series so far. Like, Chloe's was the little butterfly. Then you had, the blonde lady from the 1.5 game, who was a deer. So I guess theirs was just, their spirit animal's a wolf. I'm guessing that's the reason for it. And they just took it very, very deep. Rachel, yeah. They were a bit more subtle about the whole spirit animal thing in Season 1 as well. What could you possibly have done with Max for a second game? Lots of things, actually. I actually presented an idea once that I thought was pretty good. Because you have two endings in that game, one where Chloe dies and one where Chloe is sacrificed. I thought what they could have made was a game where Max maybe starts having like visions or dreams of this other reality where Chloe is still alive, because you could go with the whole multiverse thing where like one reality, both realities happen, but you know, the one you're living in is the one where she died. So maybe you could use her time powers like something's going on with that. Because maybe you can even have like the Max in the Chloe Lives universe, you'll start losing it because she's always having to keep Chloe alive because the universe keeps trying to kill her, and it just horribly fucking up that version of the universe. See, I'm a better writer than these people. If that's horrible, that should not be the case. That sounds way more interesting than this tripe. That was in the comic? There was a comic of this game? I mean, of one? I wasn't aware of that. No, they never explain how anyone gets their powers. It's just Life is Strange, yo. That's Steins Gate. Well, that's an anime. Well, there's a lot of things that use that kind of similar multiverse thing as well. But I think it would have been more interesting than this. You could have stayed with characters we already knew. And, you know, grown them more. I also, even though a lot of people gave them hell for Season 1 for having all the, you know, Shaka Bra and Hellas and all that, I actually found that endearing because it was so cheesy. And by removing it, you made it worse. Bring back the corny teenager dialogue, please. Where you obviously are just trying to write it as a 40-year-old man. Well, this is what teenagers sound like. It was endearing. It was cute. I like the Shaka Bras and hella cool. I'll write the new Life is Strange. If they offered it to me, I would. I'd go with that idea I just presented as well. So I kind of already spoiled it. That's why I will never get that job. Bring back the 40-year-old teenager talk, exactly. Kids still say cowabunga, right? Game was made the way it is to make you miss Life is Strange 1. No, I think one of the problems is they really leaned hard on the political angle of trying to be like relevant in that area, and I think that was a detriment. Because it just took me out of the game every single time they did it. It's just another eye-rolling moment. It was so shallow too. If you're gonna do that, you have to do it well. Just by including like every single, you know, redneck stereotype, anti-immigrant redneck stereotype that you could, was just, oh, that was painful. I don't like you Mexicans in my country ruining everything, taking our gerbs. That's the thing, you see people making fun of that when they just go overboard with it. And they try to present it as like, no, that's how it is. Only one good meme. Yes, we did get religious icon out of it. We always have to keep that in mind, is we did get that. No matter how much we meme the game, it gave us at least one good meme. But I think we're the only ones who use it. No one else ever jumped on it. Would I stream Life is Strange 1 just for the lulz? I already did. One of the first games I ever streamed, actually. So how would any of you write this issue as well, though? You mean immigration? There's plenty of good stories about immigration. It's just that you can't really write... Here's the thing about writing a character who you disagree with. You can't just make them into a straw man. If you want to write a character you disagree with, you actually have to write it really well. You actually have to make it so you can actually almost, see why this person believes that way, and not just make them a horrible caricature of it. That's just writing a straw man that you can easily burn down. So when you have the characters like, I just shoot kids because they're Mexicans and they come over to our country and they ruin it, yeah, it's like, yeah, good writing, dude. No, you actually, to write a good character, that if you actually want to write a character who you disagree with, you have to write it in a way that they can almost convince you that they might have a good point. That's the way I always approach it when I try to write a character like that. I'm not answering your question, I thought I just did. I'm like I was saying, if I was wanting to write a political issue, it doesn't matter which one, and I wanted to write characters who were against the way I might feel about the political issue, I would try to come at it by writing that character and the issue as realistically as possible, because if you write in a vacuum where it's only your beliefs on present, then you're preaching to a vacuum at that point. You might get all the praise on Twitter from the people who already agree with you, but you're not really changing any minds. And I assume if you want to talk about politics, you're out to change minds. So you have to take everything into account and maybe even be open to having your own mind changed. So if you can't really enter a discussion if you're already assuming you're correct about everything. That's not a discussion at that point. You have to be open. If you want to change someone's mind, you have to be open to having your own mind changed. And if you already believe the person you're talking to is evil, then you're never going to be able to see anything from their point of view. I'm getting too deep here. This is not what my streams normally are. They're usually just fart jokes. Am I saying Kojima is the greatest political writer? No, but he did have his moments. His issues are usually made-up issues, so he can take them any direction he wants. Please skip credits, but we're having such a good wind-down, chat. Kojima's games are fun to play. Well, he's working to, convince you otherwise. A lot of people didn't find Death Stranding fun. I mean, I did, but a lot of people didn't. But how would I handle the foresight in a case like this? When it comes to the immigration case? Not just the against side. Well, I'd have to spend some time thinking about it, because it's not an issue I've ever written about before. Or, ever had any, I'd have no experience with immigrants myself, since I don't live anywhere near the border. So that automatically makes it hard for me to, come at an angle, because I don't live where that might be a problem. But there are real-world problems of people just, endangering themselves to cross a desert and a border, and they are breaking the law when they do it. So, and you have to obey a country's laws, and there are legal ways of going about it. And yeah, but there's a whole host of issues you have to consider. It's just not like all people coming across the border are good. That's not the case. It never will be. There'll be people, they're desperate people, yes. And there'll be good people mixed among the desperate, but oftentimes desperate people are often just bad, too. There's always a case for both, obeying, enforcing the laws and having mercy. It's not one or the other all the time. Maybe I should become a political YouTuber. I'm actually pretty good at this shit. I can be like the middle road milquetoast person that everyone hates. Because I can't come down on anyone's side. Or basically Tim Pool. Offer your crappy knock-knock jokes now. Am I saying I'm a bad person? I try not to be. But I don't think you can really judge for yourself whether you're a good or bad person. That's for other people to make the decision for you. If you go around saying, I'm a good person, I really am. I'm such a great person, you're probably not. It's other people's decision on that to call that one. Tim Pool got me beat there. Yeah, he's definitely the king of milquetoast. What's milquetoast? It's a hard question to answer, but it's just someone who's really middle of the road and wishy-washy, can't pick a side. Something like that. Your job is making Batman and Robin references. But When it comes to politics, I think you guys all know where I land. I'm not really extreme in any direction. When it comes to me, I don't care what your politics are, if you're conservative or, you know, liberal. Hey, I'm going to try to make you laugh. Everyone, all of you in chat are wonderful people. Or at least you're wonderful people when you're watching my stream, because you always you're always so good. You're all such a bunch of good boys and girls. My mod team speaks highly of all of you. They never had to do anything. This pro-Mantis person. Yes, I am definitely pro-Mantis. Mantis arms as well. You can definitely form an opinion on yourself, but you're always going to be a little bit biased sometimes. Or, well, sometimes. You might be depressed and hate yourself, but I've always left it for other people to decide if I'm a good person or not. I think other people can make that call a lot better than I ever could. Yeah, you don't have to believe, you can believe yourself to be a good person, but it's always best to let other people decide for themselves. You can't believe, well, there is a legit fucking wall down there, so that's not exactly something they made up, but just making that into a big, you know, moment was a little, I mean, you have to have a good chuckle at it. How long is the credit? We're getting to the point where they're showing the company logo, so it's about over. Love my content? Well, thank you, Arash. Special message to the fans. The whole Life is Strange 2 team wants to express its sincere and humble gratitude for your amazing support, art, gifts, passion, and theories. And thank you for your patience while we were crafting these episodes. Once again, we were proud to have you on board this amazing journey. Keep on howling. It was a sweet message until that point. Alright, you decided to force the roadblock and Daniel accepted. Oh, he might turn that saying, no, I'm not going to do it. You decided to surrender and, okay, so he might also decide to just do it himself, if you, depending on the way you go. Overall, you taught Daniel to do his best to follow the rules of society. We live in one, you know. Overall, you taught Daniel to put himself and his brother first. Is that the only two decisions we got to make? Oh. You did the treasure hunt and found the hidden souvenir. You did it, but didn't finish the quest. You refused to do the treasure hunt. You overall got closer to Karen. You overall kept your distance. Oh yeah, I hugged her. That counts. You wrote a caring note. You wrote a conciliatory note. You wrote a lukewarm. Didn't leave a note. You said farewell to Arthur and Stanley. Arthur! That's what happened to Arthur, is it? You said farewell to Joan. You hugged Karen before leaving. You intervened to calm Diego in the cells. You freed the Mexican couple. You didn't open the couple's cell. Well, what would they have done, realistically? They would still been caught. You asked Daniel to open the vigilante cell. You didn't ask Daniel to free the vigilantes. You asked Daniel to take revenge on the vigilantes. You didn't hurt the vigilantes. Kill them. Do it. Do it. I would have totally asked him to kill them. You asked Daniel to kill the officers. Oh, you can just... Oh, I didn't do that one, thankfully. Just do it, Daniel. You didn't ask Daniel to kill the officers. I still don't know what happened, though. That cutscene was broken. It's like I fell over and then so did they. Daniel was told off about the scorpion and stopped messing with it. Daniel managed to set up Joan's sculpture with your help. Daniel was concerned about hurting Officer Campbell. He's such a sweet boy. Daniel wasn't asked to free the vigilantes. See, I could have asked him too if it would give me the option. Daniel didn't have to lash out at the vigilantes. Daniel was forced to intervene because the officers got too close. Daniel locked up the officers in a closet. Daniel knocked out the officers. Daniel killed the officers when leaving the station. Daniel wasn't asked. Okay, a lot of the stuff came with the officers. Daniel for Star Wars. We could have turned him into a Sith, you know. That's what I'm getting from all that. Thanks for playing and following Sean and Daniel on their journey. Discover more games around Life is Strange by going to the Buy More page. Consume product. Alright, Chad, do you want to see the other endings? I'm only gonna... it's only if chat wants to watch them. I'm not sure how long it'll take, though. They are hyped that they are going to make Sean Solid tonight. Okay, the good one at least. We'll watch some of them. Alright, let me set this up properly. Make sure. Okay, I stopped recording. I did. Alright, let me find it real quick on YouTube. Okay. Life is Strange, episode 5, all endings. Wow, this is like a 44-minute video, chat. Oh, we're gonna skip around. High morality, surrender ending.
Shit. Was shot.
I'm gonna guess the moments before the surrender are just the same, though.
I think about it every day. I swear.
Sean.
Surrender. You always do the
So how did it end? The big brother went to Mexico, little brother stayed in the U.S. and lived with his grandparents. They were happy.
Like you are.
How does the story of the Wolf brothers end?
Here we go. Then I'm guessing it's probably just a bunch of different photos you see. I go to jail. It'll be great.
I think their story ends right here.
Here?
Why didn't we go back to that hole we blew in the gate?
But I could... I get it. That's not who we are.
Exactly. We're not criminals. We're just kids. And we still have time to choose what life we want to live. You're my brother. And I love you.
I love you too, Sean.
It's gonna be
You hate this ending? Bad ending?
Really? How do you know?
Because we're doing the right thing. Just
They could always rip another hole, though.
try and remember.
Nothing's stopping them from doing that.
I mean, only the good shit.
They didn't have to go to the actual border crossing, the official one, where they would likely be, they already know they're headed to. But then again, I'm given they are children, so I shouldn't probably assume they should, be too smart about, escaping the federales. What resolution is this at? 480p? Fuck that.
On your knees! I said on your knees now!
I'm sorry about all this. We're gonna look after your brother. That's my word. Okay, he's ready.
Sean! No! Sean!
Oye. He's gonna be fine.
Daniel! You're not a little
Prison will
wolf
build
anymore.
character in him.
Never forget who you are. Never.
I guess I just didn't want to ET it. Didn't want that comparison, I suppose. Or maybe that'll be in one of the, you know, other endings. Alright, so I'm gonna guess most of this rest of this ending is gonna be the same, him living with Grandpa, then getting photos of us from prison. Hey bro, I got a lot of new tats. Made a lot of new prison friends. Oh, he visited us. Well, we do have the prison look down with the eye patch. Is it possible to fast forward a live stream? That'd be impressive technology. But no. Not unless it's, you know, a VOD. Super Wolf saves the day. Oh, in the other reality, he actually does save a bus. Again, where's the ending where the government, you know, takes him and does research on his telekinesis? Well, apparently our little bro became a much better artist than us. I have surpassed you, brother. Or he became a Starbucks vendor. That kid really does not know how to, you know, monetize his ability, does he? Go to Vegas, man. Put on a show. 2033. That's a bit further along. Where's the Cybertruck? That should be driven around now. Wow, we were in prison that long? Well, Mom hasn't aged a day. You know, they should be driving Cybertrucks or something along those lines in 2033. Something futuristic looking. What would I do with telepath powers? I would find a way to make some money off it, because what else would you do? Prison's changed me. I know nothing of the outside world anymore. Big boss. He is big boss now. We are Diamond Dogs, Daniel. Well, we do have our Psycho Mantis ready for us. Alright, what's the next ending? Oh, this one isn't over yet? Really? You know, the ending of Life is Strange 1 hit a lot harder as well. If you chose the actual good, you know, the proper ending. Haunted by his time in prison. He gets to live a happy, normal life? Well, he seemed like he gotta live a happy, normal life as well on the other one. I'm gonna guess most of these are like, or the ones where he stays in America are a happy, normal life. He was under house arrest. Still, that seemed... Did you see the photos? He's still had a happy life. And house arrest ain't that bad. Especially when you're a kid, you spend most of your time in house anyways. And he still should have been spending in house arrest in here because he was still guilty of all the same stuff he would have been, house arrested for in the other ending. So that makes no sense. You're reminding me of Days Gone. I've washed all memories of that game out of my mind. What is this Days Gone you speak of? Yeah, we didn't get a happy ending. We're a broken individual. Our little brother gets to look like he's a Final Fantasy character. Yeah, that's a future drinking problem. Yeah, I think the ending I got is way better than that. They both got to be technically happy and stay in touch and eventually see each other again once, little brother is old enough to travel. What's the connection between this one and the other one with the captain? You meet the captain kid in episode 2. He's a friend of your little brother. Oh. So we still separate. God, we drive shitty cars, and these are like 1970 cars. Days Gone did a Death Stranding collab with a bike, Sith, and a BB in it. Oh well. Stop the howling. Stop the madness. Everyone's a hipster? You mean you're not? Oh, well. Impressive use of the powers. Door opening. What a waste of a special, magical power that, wanted... Just, come on! Have some imagination. No, I actually think a good ending doesn't necessarily have to mean a happy ending. I think the ending where Chloe died was actually really good. And made a lot of sense, too. And it was actually emotional, especially with the score in it. Alright, there's that. 2 endings down. I'm gonna guessing some of these endings are very similar, though. Alternate scene. Jesus, this is a bit much. Oh, we can have that girl there. I guess we didn't sleep with the other one. Maybe? Beat it along. She waited for us all those years. That's loyalty. Yeah, I know it's a school from the beginning. Like I said, I'm guessing certain decision you make keep her like close to you. He's Kiryu from Yakuza. Sort of, yeah. Cholo Yakuza. Now Sean can finally go to that party. Why is he bald? With prison, I guess, that's an easier haircut to, use in prison. Less people gonna grab you in the shower by your hair. I don't know. Just Lone Wolf. Spoiler warning in a video that's titled Endings.
So, how does the story of the Wolf brothers end?
Show us a good old-fashioned massacre.
I think their story ends right here.
But no. No.
Daniel, come on.
So we went all this way? All that shit for nothing?
He makes a good point.
You told me we were going to Mexico. You said
we're done. The end. It's not who we are.
Now it's my turn to take care of us, Sean. Nothing can stop the Wolf Brothers.
Do it. Give it to your hatred. Oh, it's the same scene, only he's on, steering. If you're not stopping all those bullets with your mind, oh, okay, there you go. See, that's how it should have ended. But now our older brother probably hates us. Oh, of course.
Sean!
Oh, video games.
Oh no, no! Please don't! Sean!
It's like no matter what you pick, the game's like, no, fuck you. I guess the bullet got him before he put up the force field. How? That's like I said, a bullet hit him before he threw up a force field, I suppose. Or maybe he was weak at some point. Massacre. Strange psychic powers detected. Probably living in like a really rancid house too, from the looks of things. I don't think he knows how to run a household. Play God. Someone want to translate? Affectado. Meme glasses. Wait, did he become a... He joined a wrestling ring. I get what? Wallet stealing? Tourism affected? He's been stealing people's wallets? At least he finally learned how to monetize it. He robbed a bank. He became a criminal. Yes! Now that's an ending. Made off with 1 million. Created a supervillain. Can't be any worse than the cartels, to be honest. Guardia de un pendile loco, 2 muertos. I'm guessing that's 2 murders. Does Sean, I mean, does he eventually, take over the cartels? $1 million pesos is basically nothing. How much is that in real money? 6 years after the events of the border. This is how I joined a Mexican death cult. Good times. He literally became a cholo. Onichen daijobu esse. That's right. I'm gonna kill that meme I've created. We're watching Helsing Ultimate and realize that Laura Bailey can't do a proper German accent. Well, maybe it was her older work and she's improved. $1 is 5 cents. Tear on the face was, there's for his bro. Looks like he got his dad tattooed onto his... Oh, he took up drinking. He's so anime looking now. And this is one of the endings where Sean can die, yeah. And our little brother becomes a Mexican gangster. He has a facial scar. Yep, got that fighting, obviously. Manly person. That's his new crew. Or no, that's more threatening. They're here to kill him. I don't think it's going to go too well for him. This is literally the start of an anime now. This would be a much better game at this point. Start from here. Start from right here. New game. So much better. Yeah, this would be so much a better game, but they just, left all that as backstory. You see in a flashback, and here's the real game now. Ah, come on, game. That's actually a good start. You could have started from right there. It'd have been so much better. Yeah, you could have the person with superpowers be the bad guy.
So, how does the story of the Wolf Brothers end?
I think this is the ending I got.
Turn back for me.
Yep, I got this ending. You got a puppy, so it's still good. A leak suggests that Resident Evil 3 might be revealed. Yeah, that's what the images, showed. Alright, which ending is this?
So,
Cross the border, low morality.
how does the story of the Wolf Brothers end?
They make it to the other side. Be careful.
I guess in this one, Sean doesn't die. Oh, shit. Just send him out to war, huh? Some good force pushes there. Yeah, you always need a good Akira moment if you're gonna have psychic powers. Oh no, deal button. Yeah, even his torn shirt looks like it is a Tetsuo moment. I didn't even realize that. That's definitely an intentional reference. No way that was accidental. So, why couldn't you just lifted the car over the bridge if you can do all this? I mean, over the wall. He powered up a lot from the last time he blew a hole in the wall, didn't he? Which nearly took him out. Let me tell you about Foxhound, kid. Nice timing coming back.
We can go now.
No tears. No tears. You did good.
Let's go home.
He can pout very well now. See, he's still good. He's holding hands with brother. Bienvenido to Mexico. Canada, I mean, no, not Canada. Mexico welcomes you. Now, let's see what photos we get. Hope we opened up a burrito stand. I feel like there should be music playing right now. Oh, apparently we just became an artist. Took over a cartel. I don't think they're gonna go, you know, that deep into the dark side. Guessing that was the family home they were trying to get to that entire time. The real fixer-upper. Oh. Is that how he's drawing them now? That's their personas? And older brother really buffed up, if that's accurate. Oh, so it looks like they still got into, you know, legal trouble. Where's the ending where they become, you know, hot dog man? Oh, they opened a repair shop. Seems like you missed quite a bit. Well, we're right at the end of it. We're looking through all the other endings we didn't get. You know, I think the U.S. would, you know, have a few complaints about the wanted terrorists who escaped into Mexico and would probably still be looking for them. We got the less interesting endings. But I don't consider that the, you know, we've seen there were actually endings, you know, way worse than what we got. The best ending is with the one on the beach, though. Because he could have been made a much better game. Wanted terrorist, but a superpowered terrorist, exactly. And I don't think Mexico would be too happy about, you know, the idea of psychically powered killer kids in their borders as well. So they would probably be assisting on that one. Gotta keep moving. He's an X. We still have no idea what gives people powers in this world. They'll probably never explain that. They don't want to, because it would probably be lame. Oh, what? And he's got a killer Darth Vader cosplay he could pull off like this. Force choke and everything. See, they didn't even kill the people who just tried to kill them. Yeah, it's the same, get 3 guys from the other ending. Maybe using your last name in your repair shop. Yeah, that would be a massive problem, wouldn't it? The shop that your dad also would, you know, be known that your dad owned. See, they're doing well for themselves. They got the money, they got the power. No women yet, though, so the Tony Montana thing isn't working out for him too well. Sean did not age well, and well, crime will do that for you, I suppose. Also, the black fake eye ain't doing him any favors either. Yeah, black is for evil, so he gets a Sith eye. Even though I don't think they're technically evil. Oh well, took up a smoking habit, huh? Now he's evil. No, that'll kill you, right? Daniel is a twink in this ending. That's a word I haven't heard in a while. Hey, Bass Clef, surprised I managed to catch the end of this. How was it? Mediocre, but we've been having fun, you know, goofing on it. But glad you could manage to catch the stream, Bass. Right now, we're just watching through all the endings that we didn't see. The Akira ending? Well, technically, this is still the Akira ending. How many endings are left? Okay, that's all of it. It be done. You have now seen all of Life is Strange. Nope, stop. I don't want to watch another one of the same thing. So, chat. We done with Life is Strange. So, also still working on the script for Star Wars, by the way. I didn't mention that earlier. So, I'm hoping to have the script for that done tomorrow. So, I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow or not. I might try to focus all my time on finishing up the Star Wars script. But I'd be back streaming the day after that if I don't, so keep an eye out for it. No promises on that for tomorrow, but I'll try if I can. But I really do have to get the script done by tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. You guys have been great tonight. Thank you for all the memes and the jokes and all the good discussions we had. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Oh, we need to break society rules to live happily. Sometimes. Yeah, thanks you to my wonderful mod team as well. Thank you to any gift subs or bits that were thrown around tonight. Glad you guys stuck through it. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm not sure. We'll probably, the next time I stream, we'll probably be finishing up, Red Dead, since we're near the end of that. And I'm not sure what I'll be playing next. Well, actually, I have a few ideas. There's some other games I still have to finish up as well. But my brain is addled. I have to go on Twitter and now rage about, several political issues, apparently. Yeah. See you guys later. Sorry you missed the most. It's okay, Base. Hope you have a great night. Good night, everyone.